Bronx. Co-op City, to be more specific. They call it the land of the heartless. So up there in Co-op, there's this chick named Sasha. And she's running this major fucking operation. You know, I'm talking big money. And everybody thinks that she's the plug. But to be honest with you, there's been these rumors about her having a silent partner that really runs the whole fucking operation. Well, I'm here to tell you the truth about that whole situation. Big Hefe.
Like this nigga,
See, this is actually
he's like
really
the flu, my
smart.
nigga. Eradicated.
With all the fucking rats in the world right now,
but
if
he's
you
still a
moved on
virus.
your own,
This COVID is all
nobody knew
around us.
who was making all this fucking money. Imagine how long you stay out of jail.
What to be a super troll?
And I'm talking big money. I'm not just talking Co-op. I'm talking Eastchester. I'm talking Edenwall. And I'm talking
I make up
the
under his
whole
eyes,
northeast section of the Bronx.
Yo, I need you to roll, get the plug switched up. I need you to roll.
And not for nothing, the promo is behind Tekashi shit. Tekashi should get a few million. Do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Is that gangsters move in silence, okay? And also smart people move in silence.
Let's go. Welcome back, 40 Central Podcast, episode 102, man. We back. It's Thursday, man.
It is. I know. It's Kev Day. Chad Day.
Chad Day is over.
Oh.
Chad.
Chad.
Not your day.
It is my day.
Chad.
It sounds to me like we about to have a crazy conversation in a few. Right?
Yeah.
Corey he can't wait for that one.
Kev don't want to battle, but let's
Listen.
Thursday, y'all.
How did Kev get a straight shot just there?
That was just like a
Listen.
shot at life. Like, you don't want to battle with nothing. Nobody want to battle. Nobody wants to battle with me. That's cool. Let's have fun.
Kev got a stray out of nowhere.
It was an exhibition match.
Nah.
It was exhibition.
That's how I felt, nigga.
It was an exhibition.
So you're saying it don't really count.
Nah, bro, it's an exhibition.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nah.
I hear you.
Fuck.
Listen, they were supposed
He
to be a
tried to call
battle.
himself. Listen, he tried to call himself the champion.
I'll give you a main event fight.
He tried to call himself the champion.
He can call himself whatever he
He
wants.
was
People
one.
know. The people know what's up.
Yeah, you know, the streets know.
The streets know. The streets always
Had
know.
to pay viewers. Nigga. Fuck out of here.
As long as they motherfuckers subscribe and click that bell.
There's a bunch of names in the chat never seen before in my life.
Oh!
You can pay bots. You pay them YouTube bots to get on that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you for all the bot support too.
And the
Yeah.
bot support, yeah.
I got it. Bot support. That's
Fuck
what.
out of here.
Bot support. Bot support. You need that as a drop.
Bot support.
Bot support. Bot
Even
support.
bots get paid. Right?
Shit, we was supposed to have a battle last week, and somebody didn't meet the deadline. I'm not gonna say no names, but I was ready. He claims he was ready. I don't know what his list looked
Like he
like.
said,
But
phone glitch.
And he called out today too.
Yeah.
called out.
Yeah, you see that?
I mean,
Yo, Warren, hit the chat. Hit the chat. Warren.
Damn, it was supposed to go name dropping.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
I ain't want to
that
say.
guy.
I'm not
drop
gonna
a
say.
name.
I'm not gonna say no names.
I will. Warren,
Yo,
drop
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to
Yo,
you.
Warren, hit the chat.
JT, not gonna lie to you. This morning, all this morning, and like some of this afternoon, I've been listening to Rick Ross,
Okay.
and I'm like, yo, damn, this nigga got some hits.
Yo,
He got some
I'm
hits.
telling
And
you,
I'm like, yo, this
man.
nigga got some hits. And you know what's crazy is that Hove got some shit too.
Uh-huh.
But yo, it's crazy that like Rick Ross shit, I have people like riled up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think personally, I think you gonna take this, man.
Telling you,
I
man.
think
I like,
gonna
but I
take
like,
this.
I like being the underdog.
I'm
I
saying,
love
'cause-
it. I
'cause-
love it.
Because you know what, it's a sensitive topic
Go
to
ahead.
get Hove versus Rick Ross. Because people get the emotions involved, get Hove
Yes.
all riled up. But being realistic, man, Hove got better bars. Ross got better music. I'm saying.
I don't know if I'm gonna go off that mountain.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna go off that mountain.
I don't know if I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go up
I
that
don't know if I'm gonna go up that mountain.
I'm
You
gonna
already
go
you went up the mountain earlier.
Yo,
When you said,
yo, hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shevin.
You want to do this versus?
Go ahead,
Oh,
Shevin.
listen. So, hold on.
Go ahead, Shevin. Tell the people how you want to.
This man here once said.
I know what I said, and I'll say it again. You want me to say it
Say it
again?
again.
Well, all right. I said two things.
Say it again.
The number two thing was because it's number two because it's a bunch of shit.
Okay.
That DJ Khaled is the best DJ in hip hop, hands down.
Right now, yeah.
Negative.
Okay.
Even right now. Number one.
So who do you think?
Swiss beats the God.
So Swiss beats the gods, right? All right. So let's get Swiss beats versus DJ Khaled. And this will be a real match. Not your bullshit ass exhibition.
Yo, you saw what happened with Mariah versus
Exhibition, nigga. I'm telling you right now,
All right,
DJ Khaled versus
All
Swiss Beats.
all right.
All right.
You taking that battle?
He went. Yeah, it is.
It's another win for me, so why not? I'll take another easy win.
All right,
I can
so
do
DJ
that.
Khaled versus Swiss Beats.
Now, you went off the cliff with the whole shit, right?
All right.
Because Rick Ross does have some. You were right about one thing. Rick Ross has some music. He don't got enough.
Yeah. What?
He don't have enough.
What?
He doesn't have enough.
Wait. Take me back to the business because I was doing some audio.
He said Rick Ross doesn't have enough hits.
All right, so I
To
said
do
Kevin
what?
went off the off the cliff because
But
he
wait,
said
doesn't have enough hits.
Rick
to do
Ross
what?
has some music.
Against Hove.
He just doesn't have.
Yeah, he's bugging.
He don't have a Draco clip. I'm sorry.
What?
That's
And if
crazy.
if Ross has a
That's
Draco,
crazy.
if Ross has a Draco, Hove got another Draco
You're bugging.
for every
You're
Draco
bugging.
he
You're bugging.
got.
You're bugging.
Probably
You're bugging.
another, probably
Nah,
two.
you
I
bugging.
feel like if Warren tries to go in his '90s bag, he's not going.
It doesn't even matter. The point is he could go in the bag. And
Yeah, no, do that.
and
Hov
if he
got
and
some
if he
shit.
does,
Listen, Hove
it's
got some
scary
shit.
because what if it does matter? You don't even
But he-
know. You can't bank on. Like it's been enough time. People been listening to these same people over and over and over. They've heard everything they could hear at this point because they ain't been dropping no new shit. So, listen, man. Hove got a lot. He got the Draco clip. Grrr. And Ross got the. Bat,
Huh?
bat, bat.
Huh?
How can Ross even have
Oh, yeah.
hits as Hov?
Huh?
He got
It's not
the. He got
about
a pump.
as many hits.
Huh?
It's 20 verse 20. So Hov can have 30,000 more hits.
Listen,
You can only play 20. They both have 20 hits.
originally,
They both have 20 hits.
originally I will always support New York, right? But I was just like listening to Ross, and the Ross music actually hypes you up.
Yeah, but that's not all he got.
Come on, man. This nigga.
And if he
Hov
got hype music, he don't
golf
got
court
20 of them.
What?
That's crazy.
He don't got 20 hype songs.
Yo.
And I don't want to hear no.
Dawn alone is like you could get at least 8 off of that album alone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, off of DJ Khaled shit alone.
Cool.
You can get some Rick Ross
You
shit.
could, but are
DJ
those
Khaled
8?
shit alone, nigga.
Is that a great 8 to stand against Hova? Exactly. Is that a great 8? And if that's your only 8, what's the other 12 you got?
Bugging.
This is crazy. That's all right.
Bugging.
Warren, where you at? We can do it right now. Call in, nigga. Call in. We can do it right now.
Off the call in.
I'm getting tired of this conversation, man. I just want to hurry up, get this W, and go about my merry way. I might retire after this verse.
Mm.
I might.
Now you can't retire.
I might have to retire.
You ain't fight me yet.
You're right, but it's like
I'm on the panel. I'm new. I'm on the panel. I'm new. You gotta fight me. I'm a contender. If you haven't fought me, you can't say you fought
Does Mayweather
everybody.
fight every welterweight?
He fought everybody.
Does Mayweather fight every welterweight?
Like,
he fought all the greats.
No.
You could be
Oh,
Canelo. You could be Canelo on the come up.
Listen.
And I'll just give you the game.
All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's up. Nah, I don't need the game.
You could be the cash cow.
Nah, I don't need none of that.
You could be the
I don't need none of that. I don't need to be a Canelo. Nah, boy, I'm on my own with this. I'm from the sticks. I'm out the Javante Davis. This man again, right? And then whoever went next, I'm about to see what's up with the chick. Pound for pound.
Listen.
I got it.
Javante almost lost that last fight.
Almost. Hardly. That's like we could go there, but
He almost lost that last fight.
He could have lost, but he wasn't losing. He won that fight unanimously, as they stated. It wasn't no split decision.
At this point, I feel like we not getting the fights that we want to see.
Wait, who?
Boxing's just overrated.
You said Tank Davis?
I mean, who did he fight though?
Nah, everybody that's not a heavyweight is shit is exciting. And then they're
not fighting. Like we're not getting the.
All right, I'll tell you
the headlines that like the casual.
Nobody's watching boxing.
Nah, they coming out. Though.
Nobody's watching boxing.
Saying that, but they say that every year.
Nah, niggas don't watch boxing. If you watch Isaac Cruz, any of us watch 5 fights from Isaac Cruz, or even 2 or 3, you be like, yo, I love this kid right here.
Nice.
He's a beast. I watched a fight from him when COVID started, and he dismantled somebody, and I was like, damn. He was like, they call him the Pit Bull, aka the Mexican Mike Tyson, little short Mexican cat. He got mad hard, and he hits hella hard, but it's the way he fights. Fight styles make fights. Yeah. He has a tremendous style. He fights like a mini Mike Tyson. He's for the weight class. They're smaller guys, but you got him boxing you, he's knocking you the fuck out. He's hitting you hard with body blows. He's knocking you up in the head, and he's Mexican, so he's just walking through anything, through all the danger to give you more.
And I'm not disagreeing with you, but
I'm saying he's an excellent fighter.
Yes.
I think he's more saying big names with big names fighting big names.
I'm saying as a casual fan, like I always defer to the people who watch boxing to talk boxing. So let me not. That's what I'm not saying.
Right.
You're not wrong because I never watched.
Gotta watch that shit.
Never watched them. But as a casual fan, you still follow the big names. Haney, Garcia, was Crawford.
You know why?
You follow the big names, but you never hear about them fighting each other. Like, how long they been talking about Crawford fighting this other dude that got in that accident? What's his name? Spence. They've been talking about that for the last 3 years.
He got hurt.
I mean,
all right, and now he's back fighting, and they still haven't fought.
So there's one.
He had to fight first.
I mean,
but there's always something in the way.
Yeah, no, that's what happens. It's like wrestling does that shit too. You know why? Because niggas get injured. Damn, we can't put this match together. Or maybe we need to like it's a promotional thing too. It's like, all right, we got about 1.5 million fans on this shit. Let's see if we could get 2.5, right? So they hold off. They'll put some videos out, right? It's a media frenzy thing. And then now they got 2.5 million. And they're like, no, we gotta we're at fight level. We at like primetime fight night level. Let's, what I'm saying? Let's set the card up. A lot of that shit be that, because they want to make sure they get their ducats. They want everybody is in it to get their ducats, especially the people in the ring getting punched. even though they got to make a lot of the cut. So, they want to make sure, we want to maximize the purse. We get the max purse, and it takes 3 years to do it. If it takes 3 years to make what? I don't know what they're getting, but they're getting millions. So if it takes 3 years to make a $30 million versus in 3 years, you making 6 at a time. And then remember, you're not getting the full 30 or the full 6. Now you're chopping that shit down. So you're going to take the big fight, and in between, you still going to make your money. But it's a popularity contest, bro. All of those names is the niggas who come out. They know all the modern shit. They know all the new music. You feel me? They wear the Gucci, the Prada. Everybody else, we don't know about them because they are they're regular folk. They not with the high flashy shit. You know what I'm saying? They just homegrown. They stick to their roots. So that's what it is. Like they're not getting credibility. So nobody cares about average Joe around the corner who fucking mops floors. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's what makes boxing trash.
All I'm saying
as a casual fan, that's what makes boxing trash. We want to see those same people that you say know all the music and the hipsters. They be the ones talking shit.
Yeah, but they also know who to fight
to each other. But that's what I'm saying. That
like
makes
Devin
it
Haney, he better not fight Tank. He's gonna beat the shit out of him. Ryan Garcia better not fight Tank.
Like you watch UFC?
Yeah.
Don't the big names fight in UFC?
Yeah, not all the time. They do, but not all the time.
In wrestling, you have WrestleMania every year.
Even in UFC, people get called out and niggas be ducking people.
No, yeah.
Niggas duck niggas all the time. Like I'm not. I don't. Yes, they do in boxing. Niggas get duck niggas all the time. Niggas duck niggas in boxing. It's fighting. So niggas duck fights all the time. And if you can organize a fight, and niggas like, yo, do you want to fight him? You're like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Nigga, you have the choice. He's like, nah, I don't want to fight him. So then when everybody's like, yo, I don't want to fight, it's like Mike Tyson. Who wants to fight Mike? Nobody.
It's Fort Mike though.
And then
Fort Mike.
Yeah, but they had to. But they put that. Lennox Lewis did his thing, and they put that fight. They knew that was the big fight for the whatever year. There was not gonna be any other fight bigger than that. In between all of that time, who's gonna fight whom?
Didn't they fight like 3 times?
I mean, that was over the years. But in between that, it's like before we get to this big fight that's gonna happen in 3 years, who the fuck's fighting Mike? Because he's gonna get knocked out in 2.5, right? And then Lennox Lewis is the champ, so he might contend it with a few bum ass people or whatever the case may be. So you know what I'm saying? Like that shit gotta build up because people be expecting it. Like Pacquiao versus Mayweather, niggas waited like decades, well, 1 decade, a decade for a fight. That was a fight over Senate. Why? Because they knew it was like, yo, we want to see this shit. It's like Bad Boys 2. I mean, Bad Boys 3. We waited forever to see some bullshit, but we still went to go see it because we was like, yo, we gotta see this shit. Like, we have to see this shit. Some things ain't worth watching, and some things are. Some things you just gotta let go because you know it's gonna be some bullshit, like Space Jam, too. I ain't even watch it.
Yeah, me neither. Well, I mean, initially it wasn't for us; it was for the kids. It's for kids, man. But...
It was Looney Tunes was for adults, so that shit was still for adults.
You talking about the new Space Jam?
Yeah.
What you said it was for adults?
No, I'm saying
Looney
Tunes was for adults.
Yeah.
The new Space Jam was for adults too.
They put adult humor in it. There's no way kids understand this shit.
Adults wanted to go watch that movie.
All right.
No matter what.
I hate the bad criticism that it got though from a lot of adults. That was like, bro, it's a fucking kid movie. It was a kid movie. Like, you rating it as if you're a kid again. Like
you know why?
Like, you understood what was going on. Like, you understood the adult messages in the regular Space Jam.
You know why? Because you paid for your kid. And your kid's friend and John's fucking son, right? It's John ass don't got no money. And you paid to sit through a movie.
No money.
You know the kids are possibly more than likely gonna enjoy it. LeBron James and cartoon characters. What's not to love? But you gotta sit through that. So, and you pay for your ticket. Your shit definitely cost the most. So, as a paying customer, you want to enjoy.
If it was a White Stone, we could have had people go through the go through the line, go through everything, and open the exit door so you get into the theater. Remember that shit back in the day at White Stone?
I ain't sneaking to White Stone because I ain't go to White Stone.
Huh?
I ain't go to White Stone.
You wasn't built like that?
We covered that. Nigga, I went to White Stone, but I didn't go to White Stone because I lived in Co-op, nigga.
You ain't have to.
I didn't have to. I walked to my movie theater. You didn't come to Co-op, nigga? You ain't come to Bay Plaza?
You was cutting right through the
You wasn't built like that? Nigga.
It was too far.
Yeah, niggas know about Bay Plaza.
The Burger King cut through.
Yeah, nigga. You get caught in Burger King.
Like I did that Burger King.
You get caught in the middle of Burger King, that was your ass.
I saw the
You get caught outside of Burger King, yeah, niggas put the beam.
Yeah.
If you knew, you knew. Or some shit, they put the Burger King hallway, RIP to Burger King, and that long hallway. That shit gone, bro. That's why they put the meme there, bro. That shit was nostalgic. I don't know nothing.
What?
Nothing, bro. It's just empty store that they don't do. I don't be looking at this shit.
News to me.
But yeah, nigga, it's gone, niggas.
Damn, that hurt.
It's gone, God.
That picture means a lot more.
Burger King in a long hallway is gone. It's safe. It's still not safe to go to the movies. COVID. I don't know. No, I don't even want to say that on here no more. But nah, yeah, you go to Bay Plaza, you would get stomped out. The Omarion? I don't want to say that either. Let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I'm gonna do when I move, I'm gonna get like on one of my walls, I'm gonna get like all like the nostalgic memes.
Just
like fire me like memes that like the dude who do the
legendary memes.
You gotta do that face. I'm gonna get the Burger King meme. I'm gonna get the why you always lie.
Oh yeah, my son.
I'm gonna get that meme.
He's a legend.
I'm gonna just have a wall.
It's too many meme legends.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like we don't have like.
We gotta get the meme legends.
That would be a fire museum in the metaverse.
Ooh, first of all, we need to get the meme legends back here on some like on first take. What's the other shit? With Mike Wilborn and
yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that.
Get us up there, get the people up there. Yeah, get some fire.
Okay.
All
I
right.
like that a lot. Yo, I was on the World Wide Web today, and I saw
the internet, man.
For those who like, since we're in the nostalgia conversation, I was surfing the World Wide Web on my wireless device, and I saw that in California, they are trying to have a separate location to teach students who are unvaccinated. And I posted it on my Instagram story. So if you want to get a little bit more information, go look at my Instagram story. But basically, they made the decision because there was a huge divide between parents who felt like their kids still should go to school even though they're unvaccinated, and parents who felt like the unvaccinated kids shouldn't be around their kids.
So a school for unvaxxed?
Yes. It is called the Choice Academy, and they're trying it in a small district in California.
Choice Academy.
And so it's not officially underway yet, but it is pretty much going to happen. And I wanted to get y'all reaction and thoughts on it.
Oh, the Burger King is a liquor store now.
Oh, the warehouse.
Oh, the liquor store warehouse shit?
Yeah. I did see a commercial about that. Damn.
They got like 2 bottles of liquor and mad champagne and wine.
Yeah, I'm going to walk in there and just spit on the floor.
Nah, don't do that.
Nostalgia.
Y'all know what took place in this building?
Yeah, but Burger King itself was like a horrible place. They served the worst food.
Back to Burger King.
They served the worst food, but I would forever love that place. We used to mac with the Johns at the air, you know what I'm saying? And right before we went to the movies, get some free food and all that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna miss that place. I might spit on the floor too, JT. Because that liquor store is trash. That liquor store is trash. And I'm tired of y'all putting trash stores in the strip mall. And they do that shit on purpose. And I don't want to explain why, because then we might lose people.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's
so.
It's a nostalgic
copy that.
Place, well, how do y'all feel about this the school?
I like it.
Would you send your kid?
You like it right now, but do you like it for the future?
I mean, you for the choice of not getting a vaccine, yeah. Where the fuck are kids supposed to go if they trying to kick your kid out of school?
You teach them.
Yeah, homeschool, yeah, but
Yeah, that's one of the options.
It's one of the
that's on
options,
table,
yeah,
But a lot
but
of the parents who are sending their kids to
they
the
have to
school
work.
are like, yo, I can't
We-
homeschool my kids.
We find a teacher who lost their job or who doesn't want to be vaccinated, and they teach.
Yeah, but they teaching in that school of unvaxxed.
No, I mean that, or you do your own shit, right? But I just want to ask y'all this: what do you? All right, do you like it? Maybe we like this now. Do we like this 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I ask that because there's something more that we didn't get there yet, but there's something deeper that can come from this. So I just want to know: do you like this in the long-term future? If this is what we're going to do, like, all right, this is what we're gonna do in the schools. Kids are unvaccinated; they got their own place to go. Maybe it sets the trend for other places. Like, do you think this is like it'll have a deeper effect?
I think this is a case of separate but equal.
Ooh, thank you,
This is
JT.
exactly what Dr. King spoke about. Separate but equal.
Yeah,
This is the hoax that they're gonna try to get us with, meaning that they're gonna try to say we're treating your kids equally, but we're gonna keep them separate.
Preach.
And then we're gonna start seeing how both schools are getting funded by the state. And
Keep
we're
going.
gonna notice that the schools where the kids are vaccinated are being funded better than the schools where the kids are unvaccinated.
Ooh,
that's my prediction.
That's problematic.
We're gonna see that the schools where the kids are vaccinated will have better teachers than the schools where the kids are unvaccinated.
Basically,
talk to him, doctor. Talk to him, doctor. Hold on, he's giving us Dr. King right now. Go ahead.
See a day where schools where students are vaccinated are treated like first-class citizens, and schools where students are unvaccinated are treated like kids in impoverished communities.
Dang.
This is the road that we're going down unless we as the adults grow some backbone and fight for our kids. But for some reason, the fight left. People are afraid to stand up for what they believe in when it comes to the kids. For some reason, I don't know why, but us as a society are just bending over and letting the government do whatever they want to do to our children. And it starts in a small district in California, and somebody somewhere is going to make some article using numbers in a way that is misleading to show that this is effective learning.
Propaganda.
They're not going to show, or they're not going to have the accounts of the kids who are unvaccinated getting a less effective education. You won't have those numbers. You won't have the accounts from those kids.
So they capping, y'all. That's what propaganda means. They capping.
And those capping stories will start to spread across the United States, and you will see government leaders in your states saying we're going to try this here because it was effective, keyword effective, in California. And once we have that, we will have separation. And once we have that separation, it will be extremely hard to go backwards. So unless we stop the spread of this disease, Unless we stop the spread of this disease.
Finish.
Unless we stop the spread of this disease.
Stop that shit.
We will have a different version of COVID that we're not prepared for. And I'll leave my rant at that.
Like the Marion virus. We ain't ready for that.
The Marion virus. Got
So
the icebox?
Hold on. JT, hold on.
Yeah, man, listen.
I'm about to give this man.
segregation
Hold
all over
on.
again, man.
I'm not,
This is crazy.
You don't deserve flowers. You deserve You deserve a plot, a botanical garden. So I asked that question. You answered it so eloquently. You gave me some Martin Luther King Jr. up on that, right? I respect that respectfully.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing that we didn't talk about this prior to.
No, we did not.
We didn't rehearse this.
Nope.
But when I asked that question, I'm sure you had some time to think about it already, knowing you posted it. The deeper ramification, like you said, everything's going to be undone. I thought when you asked me that, I thought about our civil rights are going to be unwritten. everything that was fought for the last 40, 50, 60 years literally will be undone to the point where, because where they're pushing us is where we were at not too long ago. Where we're going right now is where we were not, you know what I'm saying? And we have all of these laws or rights, rather, not laws, but rights to stop and separate that. But our rights are not being respected. And we're not fighting. Backbone is gone. Tail between the ass. So this is a scary, like it sounds good right now because it sounded really good. Like, yeah, hell yeah. But then think about where we're at right now. Think about where we're going. Let's just say shit does work out. We have unvaxxed shit. Everybody's happy. We still are separated. People fought and, you know what I'm saying, fought and died for civil rights. Yeah. So that this wouldn't be the foreseeable future. We literally living right in this shit. So I just wanted to tap in with that because we be satisfied with the now and don't think about the later. You understand? So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. But JT, thank you.
No, thank you.
That was the shit.
I appreciate that. And it's giving flashbacks of early 2020 when people was like, they would never shut down the city. They would never force the mandates. I would never do this. I can't do this. They don't have the balls to do this. Not in America. And then they did it in America. And people just said, okay.
Curfew.
I would never. They can't tell me to go inside.
I don't know at what age, but once niggas hit that age and said the C word to you, curfew, nigga, I wish you, right? We took that as an offense. I'm staying out extra late now. Maybe even out for a week.
That's a fact, though.
Just because niggas told me I got a curfew. So, what? When Big Bro did it, niggas was like, all right, I'm going to go in early. Niggas is an extra early. I ain't never seen New Yorkers going extra early in my life. And I'm like, nah, niggas is supposed to be extra outside. But I think I was in the wrong parts because I know in different parts of New York, especially out in Brooklyn and shit, niggas was more outside than they ever been in their life. So that shit crazy.
Nah, one time me and JT had to go down to the city. We made this shit. We made it there in like 15 minutes. That shit was the best.
That's like the only part. That's like the only part that I missed. That's the only part that I missed, bro.
I was like, yo, we gotta go get some shit.
Bro,
I drove down there.
Quarantine had the streets moving.
I work in the city. Literally, living in the Bronx to work in Manhattan, in Midtown Manhattan. I used to leave my crib at 2:15 to be at work by 2:35. You know what I'm saying? That was like the most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had extra time to rest, extra time to relax. Didn't have to worry about traffic. No anything. That's the only thing I missed. But other than that, bro, like I'm saying, like people need to stop bending over and like letting the freaking government fuck them. Like this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Vaseline.
Put a finger in your ass as you played yourself.
This shit is crazy.
I know when when the shit hit, it startled everybody's movements, right? Just everything changed. At that point, we figured out, right? Everybody manufactured their life to work for them in that moment. Like life didn't stop. You still live. Even if what you consider what you did for a living ended, actually, that's not what you do for a living. What you do for a living is eat. You drink water, you sleep, you do other things. That's what you do for a living. So now we were literally doing shit for a living. Had more time to tap into that. And everybody loved it for those who did, and those, it didn't work out for a lot of people, especially a lot of couples. But that's that's Instagram full. Aside from that, like everybody was able to be like, there's mad shit we can all say like, yo, quarantine, I was doing this shit and I had the time of my life. So yeah, why not say fuck the system and go back to that? Everybody can still make a living. Your businesses can still do what they gotta do. You just don't gotta do the shit in the way it was being done. Now we back to normal.
Yeah.
A lot of people like, I fucking hate it and it sucks now. Yeah, well, you should have fucking got out. Or get out when you can, rather.
Yeah. And like I was saying before, Nobody believed it in the beginning, and it happened. And now I'm here to bring you this news, what's happening in California, so that way we could already have this mindset like you not bringing that to New York. Whoever this new governor is, we not doing that in New York City.
Yeah, that's a Trojan horse, bro.
We not doing that. I'm not standing for that.
It's a Trojan horse.
I can't speak for everybody.
Anything they do in Cali, they will implement in New York because we are two
They
largest.
always try out with a small county first. They always try with a small county first and test the waters with that. And if that succeeds and people comply to that, then they'll try it in the next city, and after that, it winds up being the whole state. And then once the whole state complies to that, New York will mirror that. And New York, because everything California does, New York does. Everything New York does, California does.
Right.
It's just like it's the mirrors of the mirrors of the country. So New York is going to want to comply, and New York's going to want to do. They're going to wind up doing something way more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the first state we're the first city. New York City is to to ask for the vaccine cards to go in clubs and everything. I'm saying to bars and everything. We're the first city to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And after that, other cities started doing it. Hawaii does it now. California does it now. A lot of these other blue states are doing it now because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hawaii? It's probably like nowhere to go. Why
Yeah.
y'all niggas need tax cards?
Yeah, bro. Hawaii's doing it. Yeah, but
crazy.
it's just like, and people not understanding that it's literally this virus. We understand that the virus is real, but they've made it so political that it's just, it's disgusting.
This shit is this shit is
political.
This shit is political.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even scientific.
Yeah, this is literally political, and it shouldn't be this way. A virus should never be political.
Political pornography.
Yeah, political porn. Yeah,
political porn. That's
porn.
Political pornography, and I'm not even gonna go. I'm not
gonna. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Nah, speak your shit. Speak your shit.
No, you're not gonna do that. But this is a Trojan horse though, because look, if right now niggas say, yo, New York, we could do some unvax shit. We'll do everything for the unvax. We'll do a day. We'll give you this. Everybody gonna be like, yeah. Everybody's gonna go with it. You're gonna have those that go with it just because we got enough people. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got the crazy divide, and then start changing shit.
I've never heard like I growing up in the hood. I mean, like I've never heard of so many people. I'm not saying that people I'm not saying everybody, but I've never heard so many people in my life that talk about this fear of dying shit. You know what I'm saying? Or about a virus. You know what I'm saying? So that was talking about a virus, but like a lot of niggas live the street shit. And you could potentially die in the streets too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the contradiction in that? Like that right there is the media showing. It's showing you that the media is taking over your mind. Because honestly, you could die crossing the street right now. You know what I'm saying? Why is a virus gonna lock me in because I could potentially die from it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's
not that serious.
Not that serious.
Viral
not that serious.
Infections.
I mean,
they go away.
Knock on wood, but like, bro, I've been working every day during the pandemic. I've been traveling around the pandemic and everything. Never caught COVID.
All right.
And you never got hazard pay?
Never gave me hazard pay either.
Nobody's getting hazard pay. Only a very small percent people got hazard pay, and if everybody probably pushed enough, we probably could have got hazard pay in the moment. But that shit is over with. I say, what the hell I was about to say?
Damn, my bad. I feel bad. That was my fault. That was definitely my fault.
Nah, nigga, I wish I would have got some hazard pay. I started the first day.
You got hazard pay?
Nah, I don't know. But I wasn't working. I worked in the beginning.
Like nurses and shit got hazard pay, right?
Nah, everybody who worked during the pandemic, if you worked for the city, you were supposed to get hazard pay.
Yeah, you're supposed to get hazard pay, but
shout out to my man Ginge. He didn't get hazard pay. He worked for the city. It was people that worked. They got up. They said, despite what the people are saying on the news, we're going to get up and go to work. Did not get hazard pay. Barely got a thank you. They actually fired nurses for not following the mandates.
And none of them niggas that went to work got COVID. I mean, cough.
They ain't get shit either.
Nah, but real talk on like viruses, viral infections. They're not the same as a disease, so you can flush it out of your body. It'll sweat out of your stool. Getting rid of mucus. It's something that literally expels itself from the body. So as long as you work hard, your body will work hard to get rid of anything viral. If you need a little bit of help, there are things to help it, but they will not solve the problem. Your body solves that problem. So when we get scared, when we hear about this virus, it's just something you can actually prevent from happening. It's called preventative maintenance, taking vitamins, working out, blah, 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 blah. And then, there's just taking care of, your overall health and watching the shit you eat. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And taking bad advice.
Mm.
Thinking, oh, like, I'm going to get it anyway. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, do some research. It's you. You don't operate like everybody else. You don't think what everybody else thinks. You don't move how everybody else moves. What everybody eats, what you eat, don't make everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But why? Go ahead.
You know the crazy thing? We did this shit all through COVID.
We worked.
Nobody
Yo,
got
we
it.
went to work.
No, I wasn't here, but y'all need hazard pay for that.
We went to work.
Hazard pay.
Where's the hazard pay? We went to work.
Nobody got it.
We went to work. Nobody got it because we stopped demanding for it. At the end of the day, we showed more unity at a Travis Scott concert than we did for our hazard pay. And what do I mean by that? The force of the crowd was so strong that people died.
Nobody called COVID there.
Allegedly. But then now, if you want to go into like deeper things about what really happened, if people really got stabbed and stuff, let's just say, I don't know if that happened, but at the surface level, they said the crowd and the force was so strong that people suffocated and died. So we can do that for a concert, but we can't occupy Wall Street with that same energy. No, we're not going to move until every person who worked through COVID gets their hazard pay. We don't want to have that energy. But we could do that. We could hop fences and run through gates and charge over our own people for a concert.
Yo, bro, this shit is the Coliseum all over. This is the Roman Coliseum all over. They had everybody clapping and cheering every day at 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, they did.
I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah, with the bells.
I live in the op, and everybody was out the terrace, window, right?
Yeah.
For months, right? Who got people to do that?
Yeah, who
did
did
somebody
that?
go online and be like, yo, we doing the support the, healthcare worker challenge every day at 7 o'clock? Nah, right? That was the news that told you niggas what to do. Support the workers every day at 7.
Yeah.
They ran it on the news that one time, and after that, everybody kept doing it.
I remember the first time I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on outside?
And then they stopped. When they
You never heard it on the block?
They just stopped when they decided.
There was cars driving around doing that shit.
Oh, yeah, like cheering people on and shit like that. Okay.
Now, where's all those same people with all that same energy? Where's all those same fans at? For these same healthcare workers that was losing out. All those same people could have donated 5 cents to the healthcare workers that we supported every day. We put our arms out the window banging for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Waking niggas up. That was working early. especially essential workers. If you went to work, you was essential. Nigga. Every worker is essential.
I used to be at work every day at 7 o'clock at night, stepping outside.
I don't care.
Or hey, everybody.
Listen, if you went and made a paycheck and it went to the city or the government, you an essential worker.
Yes.
That's his bottom line.
Yes.
If you pay into the system, you're an essential worker.
Yes.
So for the people who did go to work, we had to listen to that shit, right? And guess what? Most of us was like, we tired of it, but we respect it because them people hustling like we hustling and some people can't, right? So we felt all this camaraderie that felt real, but now, they got to get vaccines and this and that. Where's people with the petitions and where's the same people with the same shit? Listen, I'm one of them and I'm guilty. I haven't done anything. So I'm not going to sit here and cry like I made a big change, but I like to incite thoughts. I like to plant a seed. Every seed ain't going to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But if it makes sense and you pour some water on it for you, it'll grow and you'll be like, yeah, that's right. You might be the guy that started. And I damn sure be behind you all the way pushing like you got damn right because now it's going somewhere. But we don't got none of that, bro.
So does anybody here know a nurse or a doctor?
Yes.
Let's put together something and get them a gift.
But You know, there's
gift.
that, but then we gotta give them some longevity because
Well, I
that's the
mean,
other thing.
I ain't my pocket saying
It's
like
only
that.
4 of us,
No,
bro.
no,
Yeah, it's
no,
only
no,
4 of
not-
us.
Not like that. In the sense of we have people who have skills, but they can't work. Maybe they can work, but they can't work in certain jobs. But they do have special skills.
Mhm.
We have people who can afford to naturally go to the places to get the work done for them. Right? Plenty of people don't have insurance or can't afford it.
Yep.
But we got people who can still work and take care of them.
Mhm.
So now we bridge that gap. People do pay however it gets funded, nonprofit, whatever, but something to bridge it. It's like, all right, we have the people who need to take care of you. We have the people who need to be taken care of. Everybody, meet in the middle.
Mhm.
Because everything is so restricted, or you have to deal with certain shit. All right, like for instance, let's just say we had a mini private hospital right now. It will boom off the simple fact that guess what? Hospitals don't even want you around with your loved ones.
Mhm.
Something happens to somebody, you want to be there. Guess where you're gonna go? Where you could be with your loved one. It's a simple fucking answer on that one.
Mhm.
So we create the need and give people what they want. Everybody else gives us restrictions or policy keeps pulling us back from what we need, but we pay into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or we invest into it rather. So when we invest into shit and don't get what we want, we cry about it, but nothing ever happens. So now we might as well put the dollars where it makes sense. Make it make sense.
Nah, that's true. I was
Absolutely.
in the ER last week, and we couldn't be there together. I had
That
to.
ass?
Yeah, it was just me. They wouldn't let her in. They wouldn't.
That's insane.
So she went to work because I'm like, both of us can't be here until we went into like a room. But then it was like you only can have 2 at a certain time. You can't have it after that or
Like,
before this.
What is the dangers of having 2 parents there supporting the child in their sickest, in a low moment, right? But down in the garden, niggas could go watch the Knicks and the Lakers go dumb, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we could go to this spot and go do whatever.
Well, she had to come so I could move my car.
And
when she came to move my car, they was beasting. Like, oh, y'all both can't be in here.
And then
she got here for like 1 second.
Look, and then both of you, even if y'all had the vaccine, it still don't matter. Make that shit make sense. Make that make sense.
It don't.
Yep. Stupid.
But the niggas get hurt. We gotta go in.
It's crazy. They said if you get vaccinated, you can walk around without a mask, right? They say if you get vaccinated, you can go and you could do basically anything. You could be free. You could live normal again. It's the unvaccinated that can't live normal. All of a sudden, people get like 6 vaccines, and they still have to do all this. You know what I'm saying? They still have to live like the unvaccinated. So like now I read that Pfizer is pushing for the fourth dose.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. So now if you only have 3 doses, welcome back to the unvaxxed crew.
They're going to make a shot for every letter in the English alphabet. Be prepared. 26 shots. I think there's 26 letters, right?
Yeah, that's
26 shots for 26 letters of the English alphabet.
Jesus.
Be prepared, you unvaccinated heathens. You devils, you spreaders. They're coming
they about
after
to
you.
start making these. They about to make something for everything. Like, you know how you wake up and you got bad breath?
Yeah.
They got something for that. Just go get the shot. You know what I'm saying?
Is in the COVID shot?
They're gonna have something for everything. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Overall, to like Pfizer has. I read up something about Pfizer. Pfizer has something like that they're working on, like on a long-term basis. That like for people that don't want to be vaccinated, people that can't be vaccinated, or whatever it is, for religious exemptions, whatever it is, they have a pill coming out. So
sugar honey iced tea.
So they have.
Hold on, if y'all can. Speaking of pill, y'all can with everything going on. Watch the movie is a movie that just dropped called Silent Night. It's real deep.
On Netflix?
On what?
I don't know what platform. I think it came out in the movies or something. I got the Fire Stick. I'll be watching it ahead of time.
That movie probably came out like 2 years ago.
Nah, it just came out. It literally just came out, but it's like a Christmas holiday movie, but it's dealing with some type of apocalyptic end of the world scenario, more closer to us. It's not, like people aren't dying, but there's the fear that you will die.
Yes.
And they offer people a way out via a pill. So to see that and then hear him say this and then watching other things, right? Because they give us all the shit in the entertainment.
Take the pill.
That's crazy.
I was like, what the hell was that?
Right. You fucked him up on that.
Yo, I was bugging.
I'm looking around like
I looked right at him. Whatever.
You
know why? Yeah, I got
It
the
wasn't supposed to stop his. It wasn't supposed to stop his moment.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say nothing until he said.
I think it was the headphones.
I thought something dropped or something like that.
Easy.
Niggas got nervous. Take it easy, Papa. Take it easy. It's okay. That's it.
So they're working on it. Like I read something about like they're working on a pill for people that for religious exemptions or whatever it is. That's what people are gonna be moving forward towards. So
why you need a pill?
I think
a pill for what?
For COVID-19.
Well, if you have a religious exemption, what do you need a pill for?
Because you can't get vaccinated.
All right, so what is a pill for?
The pill's for the vaccine.
What is it? A placebo? What are you taking if you don't need it? Listen. You guys are not taking anything, but take this.
Yeah.
No,
bro,
that's a Trojan horse.
But
That's
this
stupid.
is what it goes back to what I said in early 2020 when they were talking about vaccines and all this. Mid 2020 when they talking about the vaccine thing, that this is a money grab. This is not about a virus. This is not about your survival. This is a money grab.
Everything's about money.
Big pharma.
Tragedy.
This is what this is.
Rasha, you trying to get us canceled? Kev, you trying to get us canceled? Stop!
Yeah, Kev, I was thinking.
I do not want us to get kicked off of YouTube.
These are people's
But
feelings
yes,
and thoughts.
We will fire him.
No,
Please
no,
don't
no.
take me out. I will fire him.
Mars did say that the assassination attempts will be on the horizon.
I mean, they always are there.
That's what the man said. Had nothing to do with us, though.
But they always are there. We don't even know who gets killed half the time. They be dead before we'll never hear about them. They just gone.
All right, last thoughts on this?
I am 1,000% against separating schools. It's traumatizing. They're making me feel like I'm back in the 60s where the color of my skin determines where I should go to school. Now, instead of the color of my skin, you're going to use the quality of my vaccine card. If I'm vaccinated, I can't go to school. I got to go with the unvaccinated. If I'm vaccinated, I can't hang out with my friends across the street who may be unvaccinated. I got to go to the school over here. If I want to play sports, I got to have the vaccine, but I could be in school all day. Where do we use logic? Where do we stand up for these kids? I'm 1,000% against what they're doing in California.
Showing proof of those cards. It's like you know what that reminds me of?
The Gestapo.
Yeah.
You were never there. We were never there.
Sounds like Germany to me, man.
Bro, what's up?
That sounds like Germany.
What kind of fucking ringtone is that?
Sounds like Germany to me.
That sounded like some bullshit. What kind of ringtone is that? I want to know what the fuck that was.
Don't even don't.
Yeah, it sounds like Germany to me, man. You remember like how back in the day when you read up on history of Hitler Germany.
Niggas don't read no more, Chev. They watch YouTube and
because
believe the
they got
first
documentaries on this shit.
And believe the first video
How
with
to
the
be a
most
tyrant.
likes.
They have this shit on how to be the tyrant.
Yeah, but they believe all of that and don't know what real tyranny is or how to spell
like, anyway,
the word.
So they had they had that shit going on, and if you read up on it, it's like the Jews that were there in Germany, they had to wear the Star of David on like a stick of the Star of David on their clothing to actually get into locations. I'm saying like to separate themselves. So you basically, you know what I'm saying? You had to separate yourself from the actual Germans that were there. So you could be notified that you are a German Jew. You know what I'm saying? But this is exactly what it sounds like to me. This is the same exact thing what's going on. So and we all know where that went.
Corey, any last words on this topic?
Yep. Prepare for World War III.
Oh,
next
took
year.
it there. Next year?
It's a movie.
Next year?
Yeah, niggas went on Siri and was like, yo, Siri, when's World War III? She was like, November 22nd, 2023. All right, maybe the year after that. Or maybe it's next year. I don't know.
Siri knows already?
Listen, the internet is never wrong, bro. So I'm going to go with that.
The World Wide Web.
I want to go with that.
All right, let's get out. We're done with that. Let's get out.
All right, we about to transition. Man. Let me get the video queued up. We're going to play the video one more time. Make sure you take the link, share it with somebody that you know.
Let's go.
Let's get these numbers up. You are listening to the 40 Central Podcast. We're about to transition and get our guests on the show.
Scared the shit out of me.
So we
Make
all
sure
know
you
my
run it
stories
up, run
don't
it up,
end
run
with
it up, run
happily
it up.
ever after or any of that other bullshit. So this time, I'm gonna take you up to the Bronx. Co-op City to be more specific. They call it the land of the heartless. So up there in Co-op, there's this chick named Sasha. And she's running this major fucking operation.
Take the link and
You
share
know,
it with somebody you know. We're about to have a great interview tonight.
And everybody thinks that she's the plug.
It's Thursday. It's time to pod.
But to be honest with you, there's been these rumors about
Make sure you like and
her having a
subscribe.
silent partner that really runs the whole fucking operation. Well, I'm here to tell you the truth about that whole situation. Big Cafe.
Sipping up a drizzy, we're busy. I get busy. If he try to front, he gon' get Ricky. Here we go.
Run it up. Take that link, share with somebody that you know. Share with your sneaky link.
See, this is
Tell them
actually
to tune
a really
in.
smart thing. With all the fucking rats in the world right now, if you moved on your own,
share with your
and
side
no
piece.
one knew who was making
Share
all
with
this
grandma.
fucking money, imagine how long you
Big
stay out
mama.
of jail.
Your
And I'm
co-worker.
talking big money. I'm not just talking co-op. I'm talking Eastchester. I'm talking Edenwald. And I'm talking the Valley. The whole northeast section of the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
I need you to roll with me. The plug switched up. I need you to roll with me. Let's take to that. Yo.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is that gangsters move in silence. Okay? And also,
Welcome back.
Good to be back, man. What's up, y'all?
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, man?
Man, what up, man?
Right, what up, man?
It's my boy right here.
That's a fact.
Man, glad to have you back. And so for those who have missed the first time this brother was on, just to give him his just due, he is currently leading the movement and one of the OGs of
DOG.
Excuse me.
Let's go.
The capital T, capital H, E, E. The OG of this drill rap shit. We are here to give you your flowers. We appreciate what you're doing for the culture. One of the top artists in the Bronx, on the up and coming, representing the Fourth Side. Make some motherfucking noise for Maine, Rilla Stone in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You here?
Oh.
We made it happen.
Yeah, nigga. You been here, but we ain't get.
You wasn't
made
here.
it happen.
You wasn't here for the first one, right?
Nah, I wasn't.
Nah.
He was here, but he wasn't here physically.
Yeah. I was here in spirit.
So what's up, man? What's been going on? What's changed since the last time you was here?
I had a baby.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Facts.
Yeah.
I had a baby. It's a whole lot of music coming on the way. I just dropped another video. It's a whole lot of shit in the works, man. Other than that, man, we just focus on succeeding, man. Staying positive, you heard? There's a lot of bullshit going on in this world.
Yeah. All right, so
Can't get caught up.
So how has fatherhood and because you only did it but for 5 minutes so far, but you're doing it.
I'm like 4 months in. I'm about to be 4 months in a couple days.
And you're learning, and it's been fast, right? It's a fast learning curve.
Bad boy growing.
So, from what you were doing then to where you see yourself, in the future, how's that all changed? Just how your movement.
I still see myself in the same place. It's just more motivation to get there. It means I gotta hurry up now. That's all it is.
Fire's under that ass.
Oh, fire is definitely there.
All right, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Fire is burning.
That's a good thing.
Now that emotion and that fire, like, what's the difference between? Because you was motivated before, right? But now, what's the difference now after having a child?
It's not only about me. I gotta set, instead of set an example for my peers and everything, I got a life to set an example for. Like, you feel me? So I gotta be extra careful. And I know I'm an influential person, so that shit can rub off. I don't want that shit rubbing off the wrong way at all. But I don't also want to come off as a liar or a fraud. You feel me? Make it seem like it's supposed to be like this. Nah, I'm still be me, but
Copy that.
that shit is just like, it's an energy booster. Everything's more intensified now. It's like, though there was no time for games before, it's definitely no time at all. Every second on the clock count. Be honest.
So what are some things that you've been working on?
Honestly, I've been heavy on the music, heavy in the stew with Zoo Beesmo and shit. Mostly videos and content, you heard. Getting the marketing together and really just keeping the team together, because that's most important. As long as the team is together, positive mindset, everything gonna strive. Everything gonna be great. You ain't nothing without your team.
How is the team?
How is it? Team is great. Feel me? It's always ups and downs, but it's more ups than downs. So that's a lot of progress. We on our way. You feel me? We ain't gonna stop neither.
More music coming out from everybody else too?
Of course. We all working right now. Feel me? We about to take this shit back over.
Let's go.
We let everybody have their fun for a little bit. Let y'all do y'all little thing. Y'all ain't doing it right.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Matter of fact, let's just get straight into the shit.
Yeah, let's go. Let's dive in. Cut to the fact
of this drill rap shit. Now, how did you get that title?
Yo, first things first, you want to take it back, proof and all, New York wasn't really on the drill shit. I wasn't even denying it was drill music at one point. Like, it was just different because we wasn't doing it like Chicago and everything, you feel me? So they were calling it drill, but they ain't know what to call it.
Right. Was no
Feel
What
me?
year was this?
This is late 2012 going to 13.
Okay.
Facts.
Cause that's when I first started hearing about drill and everything.
Yeah.
We were just using drill beats and just trying to do our own thing, and we didn't know what to call it. But now New York got an actual drill sound, apparently. So a lot of them know who I am. A lot of them know what's been going on for years. And like, they just not doing it right, man.
So let's elaborate on that. So like, what do you see that's wrong right now?
Who's fucking up? Who is fucking up? Who's fucking up? Who's like, yo, you fucking up?
Yo, first of all, you should never put your business on the internet and publicize that, man. Never publicize your business in the streets like that, man. It's like it's not cute, B. Y'all making the cops, y'all making the police job a lot easier, man. It's not cool, man. Don't get locked up for clout or a little bit of money, man. It ain't gonna last long.
Right.
At all. There's no longevity in that. It's too much bullshit. Like, all this clout chasing with this make the rap beef seem a little bit too real to me. It ain't just music, you heard? It's too much going on. Like, they indicting themselves out here. There's too much young brothers getting themselves locked up for what?
That's a fact.
For clout. Go to jail, don't even got that clout. They don't even know you in there.
Type shit.
They don't even know you in there. They might be going for some time and try to come back out, and niggas gonna forget about you. That's the fact.
That's a fact, though.
Now, as the OG, though, you see the landscape, right? Now, as the quarterback, you got to put people in position to succeed. So now, being that you see that the team, or in this instance, the genre is in disarray, what is your role as the OG to fix this?
Yeah, I don't control what nobody do, man. Everybody control their own actions. I'm just here to lead by example. It's up to you if you want to follow, or you want to learn from my mistakes as well and make it better, or you just gonna be a dumbass. It's on you.
All right. So
my role is just to lead by example. I can't control what nobody do. I can tell you. It's up to you to listen. You might hear me, but you might not be listening. So it's only so much I could do about that. Honestly.
I wanted to know about your sound. People who know music understand it. Some people may not, but you found your sound. It's like, you found your voice. You found the shit that clicks for you. When I heard it, that shit was very different. Never heard that before. Never heard anybody rapping like this. I mean, you hear different. Nobody ever sounds the same, but this is a little bit different, unconventional, I would say. But you made it sound good. You made it work for you. So I just wanted to know, how'd you find your sound, in just that beginning, and then what made you just carry it? Because people change, sounds change, minds change. I don't really like it, but what made you stick to it? Say, this is where I'm going. I'm gonna stay down this lane.
When I seen people was attracted to it, when I seen that's what they like, yo, I like that. I know that's you, and they like that. So I'm like, that's what it gotta be. That's what the people like. I'm gonna give the people what they want.
You wasn't singing this shit, right? I ain't hear that.
I harmonize a little bit.
Nigga, harmonizing is valid. that any nigga can harmonize. We good on that. Unless you singing.
I ain't singing though. Nah, I ain't doing that.
Was there anybody in your camp that was giving you pushback when you first brought this sound, being that it was new?
Shit, hell yeah. Like, hell yeah. But it made me want to grind harder. Like, I just knew, like, one of my mans, right, he always tell me, like, I don't like that sound, but it works. Like, I hate hearing you like that. But it's maybe it's because I'm not used to it. It's like nobody else does that, and I'm not used to hearing that. I'm like, you're not used to hearing that, and that's what I need to be doing. Cause a lot of these niggas sound alike. You feel me? They don't really get nowhere. There's a lot of clones going on. It's different between being inspired and just copying. You feel me? It's a lot of copying going on. So I'm like, if I can inspire you, that's cool. At first, a lot of people ain't like all the super yelling and everything. And they like, you got bars though. Like, that's different, but some people ain't like the super yelling, but a lot of people like to like, yo, that energy is unmatched.
Right. Feel you.
Like, where that come from? Like, I feel like when I hear you, like, I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You feel me? I feel it when I'm recording. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it when I rap. So that's what it is. If I feel it, if I can feel it when I'm saying it, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Not just saying it because I think that's it and gotta think it over. And if I'm feeling it when I say it, I don't even gotta hear it back. I know that's it.
Energy is timeless. So you want to have all that energy on the track. That's just timeless forever.
Energy is the key to a lot of things in general. Like, I'm big on energy, period. So yeah.
What do you feel like is the difference between like drill rap of the early 2010s, like you said, like 2012, and like what people classified as gangster music before that? If there's a difference at all.
That's a big difference.
It's a big difference only because times change. It's the same shit, just times change. So people get stuck in one way with certain things, and then when they hear new things, it's hard for them to adapt because they just still stuck on this. Like, this is not what it is. That's not really this, because I'm used to this. I know I grew up with this. These young cats is doing this. I might say the same thing in a couple years. Like, what the fuck is that? But I'll adapt to it because everything changes. The world changes as we go. The sky ain't always blue at night. The sun ain't always in the sky. Feel me?
Is it that?
So
It's always in the ace.
it's not really too much of a difference. Only the difference is the sounds of how everybody doing it. Everybody doing the same thing, and most of them be influenced by that other generation.
So the biggest difference is just like so like if 50 would have dropped Get Rich or Die Trying in 2012, would that have been considered drill rap?
Nah.
Hell no.
No.
Because that's where I was confused. Like what?
I'm be
in the
honest,
set,
when they
like,
say drill rap a lot, it's like, I think they be going off the beat a lot.
But yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They don't be going off how you rapping. A lot of them rapping fast and they half a bars be a bar type shit. But back then it was like more slower, grinding to it.
Boom back.
But now it's like
Right.
you can party to this shit. You feel me?
Nigga picked it up.
So it's a whole bunch of like, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of pill popping shit. You gotta turn that tempo up.
Yeah.
That's all the difference is the tempo and everything. Change the tempo. We doing a lot of samples now today because niggas is still inspired by the old shit.
I was about to say, because a lot of the
So we gonna bring it into today.
Yeah, a lot of the young dudes that drill rapping right now, they basically sampling like old song and then just putting like, that beat on it.
That's all it is.
And then the beat sounds fucking crazy.
You ask me, drill is just R&B sped up.
Not just sped up, but with violence. It's R&B
Yo, explain that.
with guns and knives too.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Take an
Explain
R&B
that.
beat, try to speed it up. Add some drums and the bass to that shit.
Yo,
Play
hold
Trey songs.
on. JC, give me one of your favorite R&B songs right now. You
Sweet Lady by Tyrese.
Sweet lady, right? Won't you be mine? And niggas will drill the shit out of me.
Drill the shit out there.
Hold on. Boom, boom. Fuck the shit out your sweet lady. Boom, boom. Bitch, man, dropping crazy. Boom. Like, niggas will go crazy. Hit your man with the 380.
Damn,
Boom,
like,
boom.
You
Niggas
ain't
will go crazy. You be like,
oh, my head up with that one, bro.
Sweet
actually,
lady.
that's
Like,
a
oh, shit.
Testing in the
Like,
lab one day.
motherfucking sweet lady.
One of my
Now
producers
you
told
walking
me
down the
that.
block.
Bro, I would
saying
never
that.
listen to Drew Hill the same, bro.
Exactly.
I would never listen to Drew Hill the same. Yeah, it's R&B.
Nah.
I never even thought
I got
of
a couple songs. I asked you about them shits too.
Most of them shits be R&B shits. If you look at it,
To the So Into You shit. That shit sound fire.
and that shit fire.
Wait, what shit?
The Paramore shit.
Oh no, I heard that one.
They did the Paramore shit. They doing a lot of them shits. They just taking those shits and flipping them up and then just speeding up the tempo and putting some all that shit on there is it.
These little niggas in Florida wilding out.
Bro, I'm trying to speed up some songs in my head.
Nah, look, these little niggas in Florida, they took not only they're playing the music, but they're living a life. You feel me, JT? Like some niggas is playing music. A lot of these niggas is really wilding in the streets and then putting it in the music with the drill shit. Like, yeah, now I'm like, nigga, we authenticated for sure.
Yeah.
These little niggas in Florida, I don't remember their names. But like they beefing. It's like a feud. You feel me? And niggas is using
probably like Fulio, Young and Ace.
When I Sing You, yeah, Young and Ace, and what's the other one? Fulio. And Fulio.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah.
When they
And then,
I smoke.
right. So niggas took Fantasia shit, and then making my way down, right?
Yeah.
And JT, when you tap in, you're gonna be like, oh, this is crazy. But then when you really tap in, you're gonna be like, this is real life too? Holy shit. Because now
and those songs is getting cleared.
Level.
And they're not though, right?
And they getting cleared. They getting cleared.
And this is what I guess we might
labels is picking them shits up.
From this point.
Putting that bag behind it too.
There's the two
I need to know. I need to know how, why.
I don't know. Oh, that's the New York shit. That's the young niggas. I don't really know too much about that. That's just I just see that shit on the internet. I don't know, man.
I didn't know about that shit until like last week. There's like two. These both one is one. The other one's from like they cousins, but they.
It's like they never met.
But they.
You know how you got that family that you just like.
Oh, you talking about with Young and Ace and all them? He was like, yeah.
Nah, I think they talking about like D Thing and K Flock and shit.
All right, but I mean,
I don't know.
It's all the same shit. Like everybody's so divided. If you family, I don't care, my nigga. Like I'm with these niggas, and you a op. So fuck that nigga. He's just my cousin.
I only know it's real when like they post about it. They be a lot of these niggas be doing dumb shit.
That's crazy.
The streets supposed to stay in the streets, man. Business is business.
But do you, like the same way that you said, like drill rap.
It's okay to relate to yourself, but it's okay to relate to yourself and speak some certain real shit. But it's something you need to keep to yourself, B.
But do you think that's just like the times we're in now? Like,
yeah.
So like, are these people or the kids that are doing it, like putting their business on social media and things like that, and getting indicted for the songs and their lyrics and shit? Like, maybe that's just the time, and we need to embrace that, or do we need to like
It's a lack of leadership, man. You ask me.
That's a fact. We didn't come all this way far to go back.
A lot of people supposed to know what they're not supposed to do. It's different. Like I was blessed. Like I got beat up if I got caught cutting school. You feel me? I better be with a girl. I could be with a girl on the weekend though, and I still might get my ass whipped for some tough love shit. It's just shit like that. You feel me? My old heads was like, you better not gangbang. You better not do this. My block was known for pulling up to niggas' schools on report card day. Like, you failed?
That's a fact.
I'm lying?
That's a fact.
I missed that phase, but I just heard about it. I used to be on report card day coming out of school like, hide my shit. I ain't get mine.
That's crazy.
Like, you feel me? Like, so it's like, the way I got embraced with a lot of things and taught was like, I just get my ass whooped if I'm smoking. I can't even cop off nobody in my hood if I wanted to. You feel me? It's like, all right. But it's, like, at first, of course, growing up, you like, oh, these niggas is wild and they trying to bully niggas, but really they just kid. You feel me? That's all it was. They kid. Eventually, when you grow up, you gonna understand, like, they kid. A lot of niggas don't care nowadays. They just utilize people for the best of their benefits. And it's just misleading. Even when you go in jail, well, I've been in jail, I seen a bunch of niggas and it's like, you don't even make no sense. What you doing that for? You feel me? What's the point? You doing that for what? Leave him alone. If you wasn't a part of this, you wouldn't even be doing that to him. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't use like a whole bunch of shit. It's misleading, bro. Sometimes shit gets so big that it gets lost. So that'd be a good and bad thing. You feel me? Honestly.
Well, I could be wrong, but I think I saw somewhere where they can't use your lyrics anymore.
I think that depends on where you at.
It definitely depends where you at.
Nobody else seen that? You ain't seen that?
I think it depends on where you
depend where you at, and if that and with that, if they got an open case on something, or
Yeah, because the statute of limitations on a lot of shit. So it's
They got
like
active indictments.
Like
that's another
it's
thing. A
different.
lot of people don't even know the
Wow.
law. Niggas doing a whole bunch of criminal shit and don't know what they getting into. They getting locked up an accident. Nigga, like, yo, you know anything about this? You going off another nigga experience. He might not know what the fuck he talking about. Shit like that. Know what the fuck you doing. Know what you getting yourself into. You feel me? The police, their job is easy nowadays with a lot of shit. That they could do a lot of dirty shit because niggas don't know better. They just go with what they told. It's not like they did research. They know that for themselves. They listen to somebody else.
Yeah, that's police brutality, Justin.
He never said anything about
It's police brutality, Justin. You don't have to touch nobody to be brutalized by police, Justin.
do.
If these niggas made you wait 7 hours,
They can mentally brutalize you.
and you didn't have to wait 7 hours, but you didn't know, or you never challenged the fact. Yeah, nigga, they just fucked you over, nigga. Especially if you was about to get some pussy. That was brutality.
Yeah, let me tell y'all a story, right?
No, we moving on after that. I just want to clarify
We're bringing this
that.
back up now.
Clarify that.
What you gotta say about that now?
Let them think on it.
That video wasn't police brutality. That's it.
Yeah, let me
Y'all
tell y'all,
know that shit was not.
let me tell y'all a story, right? I'm up north, right? I had one of my good fans, like a fan, come visit me, right? And you know, you up north, you get to eat on the floor and everything. They get to go to the vending machine, get you food. So I'm busting down these like barbecue wings, nigga. That's one of the best shits up there. You heard?
Nigga, like
What, nigga? I'm still eating while I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm walking, still eating. I go to take a piss, go to wash my hands. I look at the door. There's a bunch of police at the door. I'm like, what's up with y'all? They like, yo, what did you swallow? Like, pardon me?
What?
I just had my dick in my hand. What are you talking about? They're like, yo, now you was chewing something on the way here, like you put something in your mouth. Nigga, you don't see the pack of chicken on the table?
That's crazy.
The barbecue sauce?
Like, what's going on? They searched me. They're like, yo, your visit is terminated. I hit her outside, like, yo, what's going on? I ain't do nothing. Like, I don't know what y'all doing and da-da-da. I'm like, these niggas are so smart that they fucking stupid. Right? So they taking me somewhere. They not taking me to the box. So I'm like, yo, where am I going? They're like, you going on isolation. You going on watch. Like, for how long? I got like 39 something days to go home. They're like, for the next 39 days then. Like, word? Cool. They say, yo, you gotta give us 2 shits. And we watching you. They got glass windows in there. My bed got no pillow. Got 1 sheet. You can't cover your face with it. You gotta ask to pee. You gotta ask to shit in the urine. You gotta ask to shit in like a walker with a bag. No, you can't brush your teeth. No nothing. You don't get nothing. That's worse than the box. The box, you get a piece of paper. You get to do a whole bunch of shit. They feeding you. I'm in there 11 days, but I'm shitting every day. They talk about insignificant. What you mean insignificant?
I
They ain't watching me shit.
Niggas don't shit every day.
I'm forcing myself to shit at this point. Like, I can't get a phone call. I can't write nobody. Nobody knows what's going on with me. That's police brutality. Just to find out I ain't have no contraband. They thought I had contraband the whole time. They ain't know what I had.
Yeah, that is. I'm not disagreeing with
That's
you.
torture.
But he's talking about some stupid
That's
ass video
crazy.
that Warren showed us.
Nah, I'm not talking about
That's
that.
what
We're
you're
all
talking
under the
about.
same shit.
This started.
They
off
do
with
that
this
though.
all
video.
the same shit.
That's a mental thing. That's
Mental
dehumanization. That's
abuse.
My whole point
It's
is
a thing.
that's
Why are you yelling,
dehumanization.
No, because nigga, you always
What the
say
fuck
that's
is he yelling for?
When you
Not next to
dehumanize a nigga, you
Dehumanization.
emasculate a nigga,
Real
that's
shit.
Warren showed
How
us
you
a
treat
video.
somebody like that?
Warren showed us a video, and he said it was police brutality, and it wasn't.
What happened?
Nothing. The
Now,
dude went like
word
this.
now? You see this shit?
And what happened?
That's it.
It was like a parade or something.
It was a
and
parade, and the guy who was on the team, he pulled him over. He didn't know he was on the team, and then he let him go.
Oh,
So, that's police brutality.
Nah, not brutality.
Thank you.
You ain't see the video. He just told you about it. He talked to you about the video, and that shit don't count.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
First of all, when he said the video, he said, "Yo, he grabbed him,
I'm gonna
pulled
keep it a
him up,
stack.
put him on his neck."
Come on,
That's
I'm
what
gonna keep
you
it a stack.
told us,
This
nigga.
nigga's good at that shit. changing the plot of a story by two or three different words. He's good at this shit. I'm telling you. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
So watch. So pull it up.
Put up. You got the computer.
What the fuck you telling me, nigga? DJ,
I don't got a computer.
Nigga, pull it up.
I'm the only one here without a computer.
Pull it up right now.
Yelling.
Everybody,
Oh no.
lock in. If you haven't already,
Why is he
please
yelling?
subscribe, click the bell. 40 Central Podcast. You understand?
Click the
I'm
bell.
not sure which episode that was, but it might be titled under Justin is full of shit. Okay? Because that's some bullshit right there.
I'm gonna show you. Then you're gonna tell me what it is.
We're gonna post it on the gram.
I don't
We're
know.
gonna
Police
post,
do a
we
whole
gonna
bunch
post it on
of
the gram.
crazy, a whole bunch of shit they not supposed to be doing out here, man. They're taking advantage of people, man. It's brutality, even if it's not physical.
That is true.
I'm not disagreeing with that. We were talking
Yeah, you
about
did.
one video.
Yeah, you did.
One video.
So why he pulling him out the parade like that?
He thought he was a civilian walking in the parade.
Why would he think that if he paying attention? That's his job.
Get
right?
Warren on the pod right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
Warren, call
you
in.
see, come on, man. You don't want to do this. Just I'm telling you, it's brutality no matter what. When they know, when you know you about to do something to somebody,
brutality.
and it's like, yeah, I'm about to put him in this position. You taking advantage of them.
Okay.
So
Abuse of power is brutality.
it may not.
In any form.
Maybe the word
didn't
brutality
do
is too
anything.
big for the situation.
Okay, so then say that.
It's not
But
used
it's
to
still
being used
wrong.
in
You using
multiple other
using
ways.
your
They don't
fucking
use that
force and your
word.
power.
They think
Brutality is
physical.
when you physically harming or mentally harming somebody brutally. If I push him like this, I didn't brutalize him.
That's not what happened. Show the video.
Somebody found the video.
I don't remember.
It was
that.
I think when the Phillies. I think it was when the Phillies. Whoever won somebody won the World Series.
I think it was this year, right?
No, the Braves.
The Braves.
won.
The
Yeah, the
Braves.
Braves won.
It was the Braves. The Braves won the World Series.
Put that shit up there.
Guess I gotta
You don't gotta do it.
Because you
got a
want to
choice.
bring it back up.
You brutalizing him right now. Yeah, you gotta put it up right now, nigga. The fuck?
Warren is
At the end of the day,
working right now.
we all know once a policeman
I think I know what
put
y'all
a
talking
finger
about.
on you, we have a problem.
He thought he was
If you
somebody
don't have
else.
a problem, you probably
He had a
not
paralyzed
from New
ID or
York,
something.
or you got mad privilege. That's just it. Policeman touch you, and you ain't doing nothing, and he not putting cuffs on you directly, and you not fucking doing nothing wrong. Like he's just pushing you away.
Uh-oh, it's not popping up,
I'm
man.
not trying to hear it, bro.
He got a good PR team.
Yeah, it's over.
It's a good PR
That's
right
it.
there.
Nobody want to hear this shit, man. It's brutality.
Some good PR right there.
You're the one who brought it up. I never said anything about it. You brought it up.
No, I just said, nigga, that's
Oh, I seen that.
I don't
That's
care about
brutality?
the video about him pushing him. I didn't talk about the nigga pushing him.
That's
just-
the only reason why you said that. Because that was a conversation.
Okay, I alluded to something that we talked about.
Police should have made his job and
You
know who the
pulled
plays
the
are and
thread. I went with that. I didn't say, oh, by the way, the cop that pushed him was the same situation.
I seen that.
All right, now what if he pushed him and the mad cops would have jumped him?
That just shows you they don't pay attention.
Look. Let him go. Show the way
That's not brutality.
Thank you.
But that's not how you presented it.
I rest my
But
case.
why
No,
they don't
nigga, that's
know
not
who
how
that
you
is?
presented your case, nigga.
But why
You came out talking about
Why they
niggas
don't know who
pushing
that
on you.
is if they patrolling that? Like that area for
Like
that.
who? Yeah, nigga. Now you don't even
Why
know
they
who
don't
the
know
fuck's
who
walking
that is?
around.
I don't know who the
It
fuck
could be a
he
nigga
is.
talking about
The
he
police
is
should.
on the Braves.
I could be a police right now, and I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't need to know who everybody on the team is. But I don't know. You don't know 1 through 12 on the NBA team.
You
I
should,
don't.
nigga.
Exactly.
But I should if I'm the policeman. I'm patrolling the area.
You
And
protecting
protecting
them,
them.
protecting and serving. You need to know who the fuck you protecting and serving.
That's why he was protecting them.
All right, and now what if
You
he
wanna
pushed
protect
He
him?
brutalized them. My fault. I'm sorry.
My nigga, this
It's
is
not
New York.
brutality.
And he pushed
That's what
him.
he did. He brutalized them.
First of all, the Yankee would have like, get your fucking hands off me, right? And then after that, niggas would have jumped him.
That's not what happened.
But that's what happens in New York, my nigga.
That
And that's the
wasn't
whole
in
point
New
of police brutality. You put your hands on me first, officer, when you had no need or right to.
That's all a
Because you
mental
shouldn't
thing,
be
man.
pushing me back and out of a crowd, nigga.
Nah,
You
that's
either
how they
detain
move.
me or you arrest me.
It's
And if
easy.
the verbal warnings don't work, then we get there.
Niggas
Otherwise,
is still fair
why are
in
you
that. It's a
pushing me
slavery
back? You
tactic.
know what I'm saying? All right, put it like this.
And he wasn't supposed to be drinking on the street, so he thought it could have been anybody.
It's a fucking parade.
It's a parade. Everybody drinks in parade.
Everybody's drinking
You're
on
not
the
supposed
street.
to. If they want to stop you,
If you had a fucking parade not drinking on the street, you should get a fucking ticket. You need to be arrested.
Don't matter.
Get the fuck out of here, you
They not
fucking
drinking.
They trying to
you
tell me
lame.
that was police
Get the
brutality.
fuck out of here.
Nah.
Thank you.
Yo,
We
pack 'em
watched
up.
the video.
Thank you.
Rewatch the video.
Thank you. Yeah.
You proved your whack ass point.
I proved a point that I wasn't even trying to talk about. You brought it back up because you are dumb.
Damn. All right. All right. Next time a police officer just casually pushed me, I'm sorry. Somebody bail me the fuck out because that nigga has no right to touch me. Officer, are you detaining or arresting me? If both answers is no, we have a problem at the end of there.
Good
Nobody
luck with
told you
that.
to fucking touch me. Kung fu the fuck off of me, my nigga. And then if somebody record it, yeah, let's not put that out there.
Yeah.
But record that shit.
They usually
after
start
the
recording when it's too late.
Allegedly, no.
They don't get the start of the situation. They get the middle.
As soon as he get in my face, watch it, nigga.
See?
Kev, I know Kev got me.
That's when the camera come on when you in their face.
Get their ass beat for no reason. That shit was not police brutality.
Bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Case.
Yeah, bro, it leads to it. It leads to it.
We're not talking about what it leads to. We said what that was.
It's still brutal, nigga. If you still pushing to something, at least it's something else you doing wrong, my nigga.
That ain't brutal.
All you have to do is ask that nigga a question. Yo, hey, what's going on?
It's aggressive.
Oh, all right. Aggression leads to.
But it's not brutal.
It's not
What does
brutal.
aggression lead to, Justin?
It's not brutal. It doesn't
Hugs
matter.
and kisses, nigga?
It could lead to
That's where it
brutality.
starts. No.
It starts with aggression, but you know, this phases to that.
Not with the cops.
It doesn't matter. You said that was the point of what happened right there.
No, that's not what I said.
Look, I agree. Not brutality, man.
So you only say shit.
You said just stop.
Yo,
at
why
this
you only
point.
say shit? That
She
only
said
goes
just
to
stop
your
at this
point.
point.
There's nobody else going to your point.
You skipping some captions, bro.
You skipping captions, and he
I'm
do
not
this shit
skipping
every.
it. I didn't
You
skip
do
that
this
one
shit every
thing.
pod, bro.
Look, you're not winning this debate. LOL, the people have spoken.
Today the people spoke. When they speak the other days, you don't say shit about what they actually fucking. You brutalizer. I got my laptop for that. I be reading too, nigga.
That's what he said.
Fuck out of here. Yeah.
I put up everybody's
Hell
comment.
no. It's mad shit I be posting so you don't even put up.
Bro, niggas be ignoring cash shit. I be seeing it. Nigga.
Said,
I ignore my shit too, nigga. I see the shit too.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Allegedly.
All right, let's get back to our guest, please.
I want to transition into like your upbringing. So like, where you from? Where'd you grow up? What was your lifestyle like growing up as a kid?
It's a bunch of tough love, man. And I grew up in co-op though. I moved there when I was 8 years old. I seen a lot of shit on the other block I wasn't supposed to see. We thought coming over here was a little different. Same environment. Different environment, same mentality. But I had a lot of good OGs, like good older heads, you feel me? I could say, like, I didn't listen to nobody.
This nigga ain't listening to nobody.
I didn't listen to nobody. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't listen to my parents. I ain't listen to my older brothers. I ain't listen to them niggas on the block. I was just a hard-headed motherfucker. I had to learn the hard way. You feel me? I did the opposite of everything everybody ever said. I just made my own decisions. They respected that eventually. I knew how to think for myself, but a lot of consequences came with it. You feel me? I was like, I did a juvenile bid when I was 15. Came out when I was 17. That's when I started to wise up a little bit. Took the music a little serious. But a lot of shit was just still real on the outside, you feel me? I went back to jail at 19 and 21. Came home when I was 23. I kind of wanted to take life more serious after that, honestly. Feel me? Try to job out for the first time. But music's been my passion, so I'm just like, nigga, all this other shit is getting in the way of it. Just go for the music, man. I got the engineer, I got the studio, got the producers, I got the talent. And I'm outside, nigga, like, do that.
Make your
You
living.
feel me? But other than that, like I said, I got beat up for a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to get beat up for, B, on the block.
Was that brutality?
That was brutality.
Hell yeah, them niggas are. Nigga, you could come from the pizza shop and get beat the fuck
For no reason. I told you, I'll be with a girl. Like, what the fuck this happened for?
Right.
I don't even want to say what up to niggas. Get beat up for that.
Like if you walk on the other side of the street, try to purposely avoid it.
Yeah, they see that shit. They gonna meet you in front of your building. Like, you thought you was low, nigga?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say what up to us?
You ain't want to say hello, nigga. We just wanted to greet you. Now greetings. Boom, boom, bow, boom, bow, bing, boom. Yeah, they know.
Y'all lied to
I didn't do this shit to him. I ain't do none of this shit to him. But I definitely had this shit done to me by the same type of people, or, you know, the same mix. So
that shit was. It's a lot of real tough love.
That tough love, like you've never had it. That's something you could get, and it wasn't the toughest
still hard-headed.
in terms of like, yo, we gotta, you know, make you fend for yourself out in the sticks.
Oh no, I helped though.
But
I ain't get jumped too much in life. Because of that.
But
like,
they
nigga, I'm holding it down. You heard?
That shit was preparation. It was more preparation.
I keep it real with you. Like any little beef I had in life, like I never started. It came to me. I try to be the bigger man about everything. It didn't work out.
That shit.
It ain't work out. It just didn't work out. You had to defend yourself. I was on defense most of the time, Mo. I ain't gonna lie. While also doing shit I wasn't supposed to do. Yo, Bees Mo.
First doing it right.
Word. That was a lot of main things with me. I told you I didn't learn most of this shit from my OGs, like shit in the streets and everything. They stood me away from it. To be honest. They grew up to respect it, like, yo, you know how to make your own decisions. And you aware of what you're doing. So that's it. You feel me? To this day, I'm still hard-headed. They be trying to talk to me. I don't listen to nobody.
That's what they're talking about right now.
Yeah, I don't
You
listen
got
to
you
nobody.
this far, right?
So I got a 2-part question.
I don't listen to nobody.
The first part is when you were coming up and like the OGs was taking you in, like, or they was trying to get through to you. What was the best advice that you got that stuck, even if you didn't use it, that just stuck in the back of your mind?
All right, let me think. There's really a couple more. Accept people for who they are and not how you want them to be, because you can't control everything. And you'll be at peace with yourself a lot more, learn how to deal with things a lot better. Also, if you're going to do something by yourself so nobody could tell on you.
Yo, hold on. Say that shit one more time, though. Real talk.
Also, if you're gonna do something, do it by yourself so nobody could tell on you.
Yeah, so let that sink in.
Oh, that's
I took heed to that. Facts. Definitely took heed to that.
I don't remember if you did your second part.
Oh, is that it? Or did you have anything else?
I mean, yeah, it was a couple things, but those are like really main things I can never forget. You feel me? I can never forget those two. Accept those for who they are, not how you want them to be. And if you're gonna do something, do it by yourself, so nobody can tell on you. Keep your business to yourself. My mother told me keep my business to myself. Nobody would judge you. Nobody would know. Only you will. Just keep it that way. I like that idea.
And my second part to that is now as DOG, and now you're older, you've had more experience. Now, if you see a younger version of you, a kid who's hard-headed, who is trying to figure out his way in his life, what advice would you give him?
I ain't gonna lie, like all my little bros, like they fuck with me. They listen. I'm not gonna say they listen. They be hearing me out. They be hearing me out. I just make it make sense, you heard? I just try to make it make sense, but I always tell them, like, stand on something and stand for it. If you don't stand for nothing, you don't stand on nothing, you're gonna be lost every day. Have a purpose in life. You don't have one, set morals and boundaries, especially, because people be all over the place. They might be this way today, this way tomorrow because they with somebody else or something. Don't be one of them people. Be yourself, stand for what you believe in. If you believe that's what it is, and that's what it is. There's no real right or wrong in the world. This world wasn't made with rules in it. Feel me?
That's a fact.
For every negative, there's a positive. So just remember that. When everything felt like something's all the way fucked up, think about how to make the best out of it, because there's the best way to make out of it. Maybe that needed to happen. Maybe it wasn't meant to happen. Maybe it was meant to happen for a reason. You feel me? So I try to make it make sense. They be saying I'm a preacher on the block.
Really?
Yeah, they call me a preacher. They say I be preaching too much. They say I need to shut the fuck up.
Well, how do you take that though? Like, if you're just trying to give somebody information that can help them, and they say you a preacher, shut the fuck up, you talking too much. Like, how do you take that?
I think they listening though.
No, they listening for a fact.
They just tired of.
They be surprised to hear it from me. That's what that be. They be surprised to hear it from me. Like, matter of fact, that does make mad sense. You right.
I believe that. But how do you feel when they say that?
Oh, listen. I can't control what they do, but I know I get to them, so I feel happy by myself. As long as I told you and I tried to show you, I did my part. There's nothing else I could do.
That's a fact.
I ain't stressing nothing else.
To water, right?
It's different if I wasn't able to show you by example or not tell you. Other than that, I did my part after that. Shit, I can't make nobody do nothing. I ain't gonna bully you into doing it, cause then you might.
I don't want to do it.
Right. Want to do that shit. You feel me? Want to be that way. Want to be the best you. I mean, I be trying to teach them I be telling them about my mistakes, nigga. Like, wisdom. Right. Not making the same mistakes that you seen other happen. Like, we all know not to jump off the fucking roof because we seen that happen a million times. We know what the hell is going to happen.
That's wisdom. Especially co-op roof.
Yeah, don't. Co-op shit, you might die like halfway down. So, shit, you might be lucky.
Do things genuinely, man. That's all. Be genuine with what you do. Be real with what you do. Don't impress nobody. Everybody got an opinion. There's no real right or wrong. Just set a right or wrong for yourself. Whatever you gonna tolerate. And don't be too mad about the other side, because if it wasn't for the other side, you wouldn't be who you are today, what you stand on, what you stand for.
Talk about it.
So use it as a motivation. Like, be like, I appreciate that side, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know to be like this. And vice versa. Feel me?
That's a different perspective.
All right. I got a question.
What's
How do you feel about K-Flock and Ron's beef? Do you have any thoughts, opinions, whatever?
It ain't no real beef if you ask me, man.
Think maybe it's a.
They had a little scuffle.
Is it to get the internet buzzing? Is it something serious? K-Flock and Ron Suno? You don't know Ron Suno? You know K-Flock?
Some words exchanged. Like, you see somebody you've been waiting to see for a minute. What happened now?
Man,
things happen.
Oh, that's the video that you was watching?
Yeah.
It's not like they dissing each other and each other music or some real shit. You feel
Right.
me? Like,
No,
it's just they had differences. They had a couple words and they met up, and that's what it was.
All right, so
Ron, my little mans, man. That's my bro right there.
No, so compare that to out in Brooklyn, where these scuffles escalate and rise. Scuffle turn into a shootout.
Yo, the littlest things always start going to the big things, man.
Right.
It never start on some just sporadic major shit. It starts from some little shit. I could have just brushed you by accident. Didn't say sorry. I probably had too much pride to say sorry. You probably felt the way like, this nigga think I'm pussy. He don't even know you. You feel me? The next step could be the biggest thing. It started for something little though. It's always the little things. And sometimes, it's a lot of pride and ego shit going on out here.
Every day.
And people got an image to protect. So they listen to that. They got a whole bunch of people looking at them like, oh yeah, you soft for that. And they listening to that. Well, you feel me? They ain't the influence. They not smart enough. They gonna follow that. You feel me? That's on them. Ron know better though. That's why Ron been doing his thing, man.
Right.
Ron stay out the way.
See?
You heard?
You see more in either the action or the inaction if you're paying attention. But right, I've been paying attention, so I'm like,
Ron stay out the way. He be chilling.
But I mean that's a plus for us uptown on our side.
Yeah, Baby be chilling. He doing his thing
for the greater area of the Bronx.
I'm truly happy for him. He independent. You ask me, he made this Bronx drill shit lit. You tell me, yo, bro, you started it, but like, I pay homage to you. Like, you really started it. I'm like, nigga, you made it lit, nigga. Yeah. Nobody was really doing this that was active out here doing that before you. Honestly.
A character in the best way, and I always say that.
And yeah, that's him. He's being himself. He ain't portraying to be nobody else. He's being himself.
Yeah.
And he a Leo, like me.
Leo season been over. Nigga.
Leo season, oh yeah. Can't get
Heard
enough of us.
Heard it. My question is going like now that we back on the drill rap, kind of. When we see these kids doing the drill videos, like I've seen some kids that I've coached now doing like drill music and shit like that, and we see the influence that it has on these kids, and unfortunately, some of that leads to their demise. Like some kids are dying behind this music. Do you feel like the drill music is one of the reasons why we're having these issues?
I say it definitely takes a part. Growing up, you know how they say not too much TV, don't be in your phone too much, don't listen to radio too much and everything, because it plays a part in your mind and plays a part in your life and influences you. I never realized that shit till now. Like, oh, niggas in New York wasn't putting no fucking guns in their video before Chicago. But some of them could tote out there. You probably get a gun out there from the pawn shop or something. You ain't getting no gun from New York in a pawn shop out here, nothing. Like,
even if
Walmart.
You don't put it in the video, nigga. You know they knocking on your door tomorrow.
Our laws is different from theirs. Like down south, they do that. Everybody be toting like I don't know how I feel.
Chicago,
but a bunch of niggas walking in the gas station, everybody got it on them. Like I'm waiting for everybody to leave the store.
Chicago,
like son, what's going on? Like
they got extendo.
Chicago's by
and you got extendo too,
Indiana.
and it's legal. Fuck you mean it's legal?
Chicago's by Indiana. Indiana, they grabbing that shit from Indiana over there.
See,
because Indiana is like literally 30 minutes outside of Chicago. Gary's right there. So
in New York, it ain't like that.
Yeah.
Everybody might have a gun on them in the store, but it's hidden. You just looking to still being on point.
Right.
That our mentality down there, it wouldn't work. Like put us all in Atlanta, nigga. That shit be fucked up, nigga. That martial law is coming immediately.
Think so?
Definitely. Definitely. You can't put this whole city down there and say, yeah, that's our laws. Like, all right, that's our laws. The purge. Police ain't even coming outside.
It's crazy.
You feel me? You know we got it too. You ain't stopping nobody. Stop playing with us.
I heard it's like that in
LA
LA right now. Niggas
oh, LA going crazy. RP Slim 400.
Yeah. They said that shit was like the purge. That shit was fucked up.
It's not just there. I just seen some shit in Philly. I think a fucking bus station or something.
Mm-hmm.
A college campus or something.
Oh yeah, I think it was a college. Some shit like that.
Speaking of Philly, we just had a Philly representative on our pod last week. Maj Toure, leader of the Black Guns movement, Black Guns Matter. I'm sorry,
Guns Matter,
and he is all for Black and brown people being armed and educated.
I ain't for that.
Why?
Especially in the hood.
Yo, son, it's a lot of people that don't need guns. They don't know what to do with them. They don't know how to go about using them. It's gonna be a whole bunch of accidents happening, a whole bunch of police brutality.
But you don't think that's a part of the education program of that? Because like if you think about it,
most educate the wrong person, some shit gonna happen.
Good. The problem is this. I look at it this way. It's like the problem with this whole thing is that most people here in New York don't know their rights. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't know their rights as a citizen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that becomes the issue. That's literally 90% of that issue. So, and some of the people I'm saying that shouldn't be having it. I'm saying shouldn't be having it, like I'm saying aggressive people that shouldn't be carrying. But most of the people that are already aggressive are already marked as aggressive felons. Most people that are already like that. So they can't carry. They won't be able to carry anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the people, like the regular people that don't have those type of felonies, they should, like, I feel like they should have that right to carry. You know what I'm saying?
In New York?
Yeah, I mean, like, listen.
I just gave the Atlanta and New York example. I don't know, man.
So I look at it this way. Like, if you look at the numbers, right? The number of murders in cities that don't allow guns are higher than cities that allow guns. Look at those numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's armed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say somebody runs down on somebody that you know, right? Somebody across the street sees that shit happening. He can't, the person that's armed is getting robbed, but you know what I'm saying? But the person across the street was a bystander, I'm saying, that's helping, right? Sees that shit happen. He can shoot that person down as an assistant because, you know what I'm saying, everybody's armed. So like crime is lower in these type of cities. You know what I'm saying? But you see like everybody, like
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying. So, I mean, that's how I see it.
You know why I say like New York's mentality is different. Like there's no see in them other states, there's kind of like boundaries, there's standards. Niggas is okay with being with people that got those because it's
But they got a
certain
culture.
standards that like
They got the culture.
Oh, we don't do this and we don't do that.
But see, but that's it goes
in
back.
New York, there's none of that.
But see,
It's like it's just
it
straight
goes back
gritty.
to that. It goes back to that. See, in New York, not everybody's armed. You know what I'm saying? So like, and usually how they view it is like only in New York City, the criminal is armed. Like the criminal. You know what I'm saying? So the criminal is armed, right? So and the person that's the bad guy, he's the one that's doing whatever it is because he knows nobody else is armed. You know what I'm saying? Usually a person is gonna rob somebody that's not armed. You know what I'm saying? A person that's gonna put in work that's not armed or whatever it is. Usually how it is.
There's barely any unity in New York because it's too much competition.
Yeah.
Like, see, everywhere else, niggas beefing like 3 minutes away on foot. Niggas is beefing across the street in New York. Niggas share a store. It's different. It's too much competition. Like, just fuck them niggas across the street. Like, how we even get like that? It'd be hard to get your support in New York because niggas don't unify.
I do agree.
You don't see New York going out together like, yeah, this is a New York set, just a New York this or anything. Nah, it's like New York, it's too much competition. So it becomes too much. That's why it's like, it's kind of different. You feel me? It's kind of different than everywhere else.
Yeah, I hear
Even
you.
all the violence in Chicago, like they come together and be like, do this and that. LA would come in here and do that. Atlanta, Virginia would come here and do that. But Florida would come here and do that. But New York, you never see that. You know why? Because it's fuck them niggas across the street. No matter if it's violence, if it's financial, it's music, anything. Like, it's just fuck them niggas across the street. Eventually, it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I live here at the end of the day. I'm from here at the end of the day. Shit, where we at right now?
That
Like, shit, this side don't fuck with that side, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's that New York pride,
It's
bro.
that New York pride, bro. Like,
New York
you feel
pride
me?
is thicker than blood, man.
So you try to give us okay with a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot more happening.
Probably be the Wild West, maybe not.
Only one way to find out, man.
It's only one way to find
Only
out.
one way to find out.
It's if they want to take that risk. I'm like, I don't really care. Nigga. It ain't my decision.
But the one thing about New York niggas is even for all the scared niggas that pull the back out the gun, for the scary nigga,
Niggas ain't teaching niggas to fight
you call
no more.
niggas out in the street like, yo, you wanna have a gunfight? Nigga like, nah, nigga, I wanna fight you.
It's not happening. He gonna bully
Now
you.
the nigga like, I don't wanna fight you, and he clap you. Okay, but remember, everybody got guns. So that's not to say the nigga's gonna get shot down right then and there. This is be like, all right, we left it at that. Nigga clapped him, but now he walks outside. Niggas be like, he'll never have respect because that's everything.
But it's
Yo,
also rules
nigga
that
invited
shit,
you to a fight. You unfairly shot him. Now we definitely don't fuck with you.
Yeah,
You
but
might get
behind the
shot.
scenes, you got a bunch of niggas that's like, you better have shot that nigga. What you coming outside with it for?
And then there's that because there's no gun culture. Gun
There
culture,
is no gun culture.
changes that. The same way we do have the fight culture is like because
It's gonna be a lot of chaos before it's a lot of positivity.
it could be, but the
it
thing
takes
niggas
time to
stand
be taught,
firm
too.
on. It's like,
Of course.
nigga, I'll fight you right now, and then be like, oh, you want to fight now? And then what niggas say
Yo,
he ain't want to fight.
Police is not even doing nothing. You could drill in front of police. The police is gonna sit there like hell no. Police ain't even involving themselves in
They
that.
did last year during
Oh yeah, you
2020.
talking about
That's
it?
a fact though.
Police
One of
ain't
those
even doing
stores.
that.
You talking about it again?
You got young niggas doing a lot of reckless shit out here, like obvious shit. Like, who the fuck would even think of that? Police, like, I'm not even chasing that. I'm not even doing that. Let's just get an indictment together. Let them keep doing it.
Yeah, they know how to.
They're
do
like, I don't
it.
get
They're
paid
lazy.
enough for this shit. They're like, police letting that shit happen.
There's no glory in.
Niggas ain't worried about police. Niggas ain't worried about cameras. Just look at it. Just understand what I'm trying to say.
They be there.
Niggas be looking at the camera after the scene. Like,
Oh, that's it right there.
Oh, all right. Shit, I'm fucked. Fuck it.
Yo, we out. Then we watch it. Then we watch it. Like, oh, look at the nigga.
Yo, I was on Instagram one day. I seen a nigga wanted for murder picture, right? I seen a nigga commenting on the picture. And the police posted it. Yo, he's commenting under the picture,
Crazy.
arguing with people. Like,
Yo,
he's commenting under the picture.
Fuck you, mean? I look good as fuck.
Yo, where's that shit at?
Yo, bro, they deleted it. They took it down. They limited the comments. They was like,
Yeah, because they know
Yo, I swear,
that
some
makes him look
police
mad
or some
bad.
news station posted
Nigga
it.
explained
He
his
was
side?
under there.
Nigga
I
explained
only tuned into it because I'm like, niggas like, yo, this nigga's dead commenting.
Nigga
Like, nah, you
explained-
fucking lying.
Nigga explained his side of the story on that shit.
Nah, he like, y'all got a
Everybody
headline
got
that
an
day.
opinion
Fuck
under
you.
there.
He like, y'all couldn't get a headline that day. Nigga trying to cut him up.
He's arguing with everybody that got an opinion under there. Like,
Nah, I'm just saying, nigga, you know how the internet is,
you know,
bro.
they be like, nah, you can't see what the comments said. They cut it off. Like, nah, it's limited now. Like, that's what they did to that. You can't even see that
The
shit
internet
today.
is ignorant.
That shit got it. That shit got it.
They'll post a picture of
Oh, you
a
see, much people like, yo, this nigga was dead sitting here arguing with niggas back and forth. This nigga dead. Only nigga I know that commented under his own wanted picture.
Yo, Instagram got to be shut down for like 2
Oh,
years.
Mo, that shit got it, Mo.
It's the media, bro. Like the media, TV, the phones, everything. Like, you gotta watch what you letting your kids watch these days and everything. You feel me?
So now,
Everything has an agenda now. You're right.
So now knowing
Kids
that,
be playing Grand Theft Auto at 7 years old. They know the cheat codes and everything.
They better know them shits. Nigga,
Better
we
than
knew
me.
them.
Better than you. Yeah.
We knew them. Up, down, left, right,
Yo,
left,
my
right.
little cousin
all
give me
on.
10 and 2K to this day. He the only nigga I know could beat the computer on Hall of Fame. Like, where you learn that from?
How old is he?
Word.
What? He been doing that since he was like 10.
How old is he now?
I mean, I would never put money.
At
I put
10?
money on him. I don't put.
Yeah,
I
like
play
at
him
10
now.
now.
I be wanting to beat him up. I don't even play him no more.
yeah, nah, these
Cause now
kids
he
are
just be
too
wilding on
pushy.
niggas.
How
I
old
be
is he
like,
now?
him, he 21.
21?
He don't play. He not like I don't know nobody better than him.
See, that's a like the shit I was saying with those kids is, all right, they have the advantage because they just know how to break the algorithm, so to say, right? Like, yeah, I just know how to get the advantage and keep the advantage. That's great. Everybody needs to have that. But with us, we gotta kind of learn this shit. Like, there is no one. Like, all right, there's the one cheat code we could do that, but everybody knows it. Not gonna work.
It's different for y'all niggas. They can
gotta
have
figure it
phones in
out.
school these days.
Yeah, true.
They
But
can have
we
their
also-
phones in school.
We also learn how to finesse. See, the point was like they had too much technology to kind of give them the accelerated route where we had to learn how to finesse to skip the line. They skip the line and they can figure out some shit. Like, if you can figure this out, you skip the line. You got the code, you can skip the line. Before, and like how we grew up, you want to skip the line? You got to get through these motherfuckers. Essentially, how do you do that? You get through each individual, or do you know what I'm saying? You got to figure that shit out. Kids don't know that part. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
that's-
if you take the technology, you take all of this,
It's
now it's
evolution.
personal.
Things change.
Fuck they going to do? But you need a little bit of both. So we all blessed because we're like in that middle ground. We got the technology, but we know the finesse that it takes to get people to fuck with you. Because that's really what it is. Technology is technology. This shit's impersonal. It's a computer. But people is different. People sell you on, like, thought, intuition, dream, everything. Like, it comes from the heart. Somebody's talking to you, you listening with some type of intent.
It's 50 Cent fault. He the king of this troll shit. He started this shit.
Yeah, he definitely
That's a fact.
Wait,
he
what are we
started
blaming
trolling.
50 for?
He did.
No, I'm not.
We can
aiming
blame
at
him for
Like,
a
I
lot
love
of
50.
shit.
Being a
but
troll.
Oh, being a troll.
Oh, he the king of this shit. He started this. He's like he's the.
He wanted to
he's
skip the
OG
line.
of that.
Yeah,
he skipped the line.
He skipped the line. He's just like,
He
yeah, I'm
started
just
going
gonna
at
skip the
niggas
line.
like
I'm gonna show you how to
they
skip
fell
it.
for
Remember
it.
Pippin Curly?
Like, listen, man.
Remember
50,
that? Pippin Curly?
50 just knew
Remember
like,
this
ah, it's
50?
bigger than music.
Pippin Curly,
Alright.
that was 50.
50's, you know
He
what,
put
you know,
the- when
you
he
know,
put the
you know what it
blonde
is
wig on?
too. 50 started a lot of shit. You know what he started? I got more money than you, nigga. I got more money than you, nigga. I bet you got that. I got more money than you do. I got more money than you though. You ain't selling this much. You ain't doing this much. You ain't doing that.
I think that he questioned niggas who probably had the money and was like, you know what, this nigga's buzzing so much he might be right. That nigga 50 was going crazy. He was just hitting the headlines.
50
but headlines do more
50
damage than the actual bank
Beyond
account do.
disrespectful with the trolling.
And
But
niggas
even
run with that.
though, right?
It's easy. Like you ain't have to do nothing to him. He might be throwing you like he might be doing you a favor.
Remember that
It's up
shit
to you to
Rick Ross
catch
he
it.
did?
Huh?
Remember that shit Rick Ross he did?
Yeah,
When
Baby
he fucking-
moms?
Yeah, with his baby moms.
with his baby moms.
Yeah. They put that shit on video. He had that shit on Mississippi.
Wild out.
Yeah. He
Facts.
found out on that one.
I think it helped Rick Ross more than
Do
anything.
you want to?
Rick Ross started. Nigga, Rick Ross did some money shit with his son.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he,
Nigga, 50
he
Cent
gave
and
him some
Supreme
bread or
fuck with
some
each other.
shit. Yeah. And he took a picture with him, right? It was
Yeah.
Funny shit.
You want to talk about what you were talking about before we started?
These motherfuckers crazy. Wait, what I was talking about?
What you
I don't
were talking
remember,
about?
bro. I don't remember.
He was talking about
Talked about mad
What's up?
shit.
Is that Don Julio you drinking over there? That's what that's going on? Making you forget?
No, I wasn't drinking this.
Then it ain't that.
Some of this right here.
Which one?
This shit?
I don't know.
I was drinking this. I drink some
Oh,
dog shit.
6ix9ine?
Oh yeah, he wanted to talk about the 6ix9ine. That's what y'all were talking about, right? Right, and I was saying
6ix9ine stole my shit, B.
why I talk about
He
6ix9ine
trying to
because
rap like me.
he's super irrelevant.
Y'all know I don't do hard liquor too. Y'all know this.
We got some beers,
That's
so you
it.
could like make it
Sleazy, take this shit.
midline.
I need a shot. Sleazy, come take this shit after my shot.
6ix9ine.
Got good friends, you see?
What was the conversation?
That's it, right? All right,
I just said 6ix9ine's
I can't see
way
the rest of
too
the night.
irrelevant to even be spoken on
Oh, you want some?
to this day and point. But
All right, my fault.
if he had some
Yo,
controversy,
Beasmo
with the man,
bought that champagne for
I
me.
want to hear about it. And I got controversy with another rapper.
Yo, 6ix9ine's a massive manipulator too, man. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
he
lie.
is.
One thing I admire about him, I was in jail when 6ix9ine was doing a whole bunch of shit. I came home and he went to jail. Niggas is fucking stupid. Like, it's obvious, nigga. Rainbow teeth, rainbow head, tattoo all over the place. You don't feel like he's like that, and you just indulge in everything he do. Nigga, his whole trial was a motherfucking troll scene. Oh, yeah, Jim Jones is part of the Non-Trey Bloods. Oh, yeah, Cardi B is da-da-da. It had nothing to do with nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? But there was 6ix9ine memes every day. He stayed relevant. He came home and made history off his first video.
And that nigga's about to blow up right now.
He's blowed up already.
He's about to blow up.
You know why?
Because Whack 100 is pulling him out the hip hop industry and put him into something else because the hip hop industry's not fucking with him.
It doesn't matter. It didn't need to. Because without the hip hop industry, he's still gonna do shit better than the niggas in the hip hop.
YouTube still got him booming.
Of course.
Yeah, so.
Like, you feel me? Nigga, 6ix9ine manipulated all these niggas. Made you mad about principles that a lot of these niggas don't even stand on. Oh, I'm a rat? All right, but I'm a rat. And you still gonna fuck with me. I got money. I doing this and that. You still gonna tune in. Nigga, y'all made nigga go history like twice in a day. He dropped a video, had the most views in a day. Went on Instagram Live and had the most Instagram Lives ever, right?
Ever.
Why y'all tuning into him? If y'all don't fuck with him so much. Niggas ain't black. Niggas couldn't blackball him. He manipulated y'all. Y'all fucking idiots. You feel me? But he tried to sound like me a lot though. Yeah, he got the energy for me. Yeah. I was in jail, niggas like, yo, bro, this nigga's out here rapping like you. Like, you lying. That nigga, he must be doing good. He must be doing good. I come home like, fuck you mean 300 million views? Like, who is this kid? I'm like, oh, nah, he got him. I seen that shit. Like, it's obvious. Just trolled everybody.
That's a fact, though.
You feel me? That's why the certain people that do business with him, know it's good business. Like, all right, nigga, it's not even street shit. Fuck it. Y'all gonna tune in and we gonna get this bag.
You'll get a big bag fucking with him, but at the same time, it's like.
And a lot of y'all value money over the streets and a whole bunch of other shit. So y'all value money over a lot of y'all principles. So cut it out. I don't agree with that nigga. But gotta respect what he did, nigga. He got the best of y'all. Y'all niggas gave him the bag. Y'all made him a superstar. You feel me?
How many number ones?
How many number ones? Like 10 in a row? He won like 10 for 10?
Hey, he's more for that. More than that.
That's crazy. Who else did that?
Like in a year?
Who else did that?
I don't think anybody else did that shit in a year.
And it's not even the music. It's him. It's not even the music. It's him.
Oh, damn, shit went off.
Respectfully, it's not even the music. It's him.
What went off? I turned it off. But so now even with that though, like, how do you feel when people still are doing business with him despite everything?
Yo, I don't really care, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I stand on what I stand on. Some people portray what they do and how they feel, and then they go against it. That's on them. I don't get mad. I don't got nothing to do with those people.
So you fuck with Kev because he still listen to 6ix9ine? He do though.
There's a lot of these niggas out here rapping that don't rap about what they really do anyway. A whole bunch of them. So like, I don't get mad at people like that. I know a lot of niggas in the streets rapping about shit that they don't do, never did in their life, don't even know about. They heard a nigga talking about it, and they had a talent to make it sound good. Mm-hmm. If you got the talent to make it sound good, nigga, go ahead, do what you do. Because a nigga that's really doing it probably can't even make it sound as good as you do.
He can't.
That's facts. I just think like that, you heard? I'm not gonna look at you that way.
All right.
But I'm understanding, like, you feel me?
So, speaking of making people sound good doing things, right? They can't do what you do. I remember back in 2012, 2011, bro. Right, yeah, 2012, 2013, right? When you was on your shit, you were in the lab, you found your sound, you found yourself, and you were doing your thing. You created, I want to say like a staple, a niche, something for you to remind people by, right? So when you hear your favorite rapper, you know certain people say certain shit, right? Maine, I watched you create something for yourself, and I was like,
and see, look, this is different for you because you know me.
right. But
it's different because you know me.
I know you, but I watched you brand yourself in a way that's hard for people to brand. Yeah. We all do it. How we do it? Everybody got something favorite that they like to say, some kind of saying, something that we do. That's our brand. I do this like this. Nobody else does this shit.
Facts.
It wasn't your rapping. Rapping was completely unique, but it was the way you branded yourself. You did some Jeezy shit without 14 other ad-libs. You only had one main one.
Ooh.
And it was that ooh, right? Now we're talking 2012 when I heard it on wax. I don't know when you thought about this shit. I don't know when it came up in your mind. I don't know the etymology of the shit, but I know I heard it in 2012, 2013. And then in between that time, you were working. You were putting your shit out there. You were in the streets. And you were on other stages and platforms all around. Getting the sound out. Niggas heard the sound. We know what it is.
Niggas knew where it was.
I personally felt like Young M.A. stole your niche, your staple, that your center point with that ooh. Because I listened to the music then, not that you didn't have half the music. So it wasn't like, oh, I heard these other songs. I'm like, well, somebody else said that shit. No, I only heard one person who said this shit one time, which was him right here, Name of the Stone, right? So then after hearing one particular person say one particular thing, right? You feel me? Like, you know, they're gonna block that say that one slogan. You go to another hood and a nigga say that. You got mad questions like, who the fuck you heard that from? You heard that from Fat Tony? Because only that nigga say that. He's like, nah, nigga, I made that up. And it's like, nah, bullshit. Only Fat Tony knows that. That was Maine with the ooh. I'm like, that ooh? That's his ooh. Nobody's doing that. Then we heard M.A. with the ooh, right? That she made a thing out of that. She slogan it, she branded it, she marketed it. I studied this shit so much, and I'm like, you just came up with it. This wasn't what you got in here with M.A. Because remember, if you remember M.A., you didn't run off of her from the ooh. That's not what made her pop. So when she got that and ran with it, it was like, all right, she took something good and ran with it. And listen, you hear something good, you take it and you run with it. I hear a good joke, I'm going to go tell it to the next crowd like it was mine. I'm not going to claim credit, but I'm not going to disclaim the fact that I could tell a real good fucking joke. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ask me where I got it from. Just know that it was good and it entertained you. So that's just how this shit go.
He know because he was in the lab with me.
I heard what I heard and I know what I know. And, you know, you went away, right? Not too shortly after. And I was just like, it was just like perfect timing. And that's the key to everything. Perfect fucking timing. I don't care if it's a good or bad thing. If you're op or not. Perfect timing is what's going to get you to the top. Well, get you advanced. And I think she took advantage. I am going to say that, and I feel that wholeheartedly.
What do you feel about that?
A lot of people feel that way.
Bro, she swiped you. Yo, she stole your shit.
I can't prove it, so I would never say that. I fuck with her music, so
it's just a theory.
It's always gonna be.
It's just a theory.
It's always gonna be a theory, though.
But it's a good one.
For me, I gotta wait till I bump into her again.
You know,
I ain't get to ask her the first time I seen her. She heard me on stage saying it though.
Like present.
That present.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody
I opened up for her, and then pulled her to a section right after.
Hey man,
It was
I'm
a
not
bunch
one
of
for
love though,
controversy,
but
but I'm gonna talk.
I ain't get to really ask her.
Think
I don't know,
No,
man.
ask her, Jack.
I'm one of the people.
I don't think that if
gotta
I stole
know.
your
I
shit,
gotta be sure.
I'm not gonna tell you I stole it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like she's not gonna like ever
But-
say, "Yeah, I got that from you."
But I feel like,
Of course.
as a G, and as especially a student to the game, I bet yo, listen,
It was different though.
timing is everything.
I went to
You
jail,
said something, I ran
and
with it.
people from Brooklyn
Boom.
said, "Nigga, I knew you for that shit."
Crazy.
But I don't know where she ever started that from because I ain't never heard about her from like certain things. You feel me?
Yo, look,
Great minds could think alike, but then it could not be a coincidence. You never know.
it's a fine line between coincidence and shit like that. And you know, I just always kept my ear to,
But yeah,
to anything like that.
If regardless though, if she stole it from me or not, like I did it first.
That's it.
That's a fact. That came late 2012, early 2013. It's documented. It's dated. I
Listen
could
to that.
prove everything. This drill shit I talk about, like I'm one of the first ones in New York to do it and everything. I can prove it. It's a difference than niggas just saying it, trying to make it sound like it. I could prove all this shit.
It's on your page?
I've
On
been
your
doing
YouTube?
this first.
It's on your YouTube page?
It should be. That's a fact.
I know all them old shit like that. Go to the page, check it out.
Spin
You've been
Rillas,
oohing for a long time, bro.
The first nigga from the Bronx on Spin Rilla. First niggas from the Bronx. I'm not gonna say nigga, niggas, because it was a group of us. It was the group that got on Spin Rilla. Nobody even knew how to do that. You feel me?
Rilla was moving.
When Spin Rilla was moving, after live mixtape kind of died a little bit, Spin Rillas and my mixtapes is out. How you get up there? You up there every month? You feel me? Somebody was paying attention.
So now, fast forward to 2021, you got the Up and Stuck video out now.
Yeah.
So like, what's the ultimate goal for you when it comes to this music?
Just to get it out to the world, make sure the world knows me and my music. That's really what it is, because it's great. It's great. I know they're gonna gravitate towards it. There's no denying this. No way impossible. There's no denying this. So once the world get a hold of it, it's gonna have its own legacy and be there forever. It's gonna be a whole bunch of inspirations and everything. The 400 movement is an inspiration itself. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people like, I wanted to be like them, I wanted to rap like them, or I got my shit from them, or they inspired me.
It's a good thing.
You want to get it out to the world. Everybody needs to hear it. That's just my thing. Get it everywhere.
And can you talk about this video in particular? Like, what makes this video that you just dropped so special?
Oh, it was just the energy and the creativity in making it.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna mute it though. I'm gonna play it right now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's just the creativity in making it. Like, my bro brought me to the studio. I had this beat from my man's Hitman. I had an idea for the flow, but
Is Hitman in the comments? Because I see him.
That's a fact. That's Hitman in the
Shout out to
comments.
you, Hitman, in the comments. Appreciate all the love and support right
And
now.
like,
You heard?
it was just the energy and the vibe we had in the studio. Like, everybody would call this a drill beat, but they like, you're not drilling to it. That's because we was never drilling to shit like the way everybody else does it. Like, we always did our own thing. So it's like, do you call it drill? You're gonna call it drill because of the beat, but not because of how we rapping.
Right.
So that's what makes it stand out. Like, what exactly is this? But it's catchy. It's attractive. We like this right here. This energy, this is great right here. That's what they say. But when more and more people grasp onto it, they're gonna be like, I love it. The people that been heard it. You feel me? It be like that.
And there's a way to do that. And we've always
culturally and we're doing it.
Figured it out.
Yes.
Right? Because for all the tragic or tragedy songs that is and are out, we know them. We heard them. We hear it all the time. But I mean, I challenge somebody to give me and niggas always want this. Females too, because they be right on our side with it. But like some positivity. And I'm not talking like on a super Nas tip where it's like, I know I can be what I want to be, but even then, like, you can still drill some hard shit. Like niggas have baby mom issues.
Yep.
And how do you deal with like my man's here having an issue with BM, and he's staying on the right lane, and she's throwing everything at him to try to derail him. How many niggas is going through that? Put that on the track. Every nigga.
A lot of niggas probably don't go that far.
Huh?
A lot of niggas probably go that far. A lot of niggas probably don't go that far.
Yeah, but even to those who wanna secretly hide it, when you put it on the track and they hear you, yo, this is my pain.
I did that.
Or this is my bro pain, because it don't have to be yours. Again, they listen to you, right?
I did that.
As long as they hear you
Facts,
and they hear the message, right? That's all that count. So now you put it out like it's yours, and it's like, yeah. And all right, so for my niggas that's out there, you ain't got too much, you ain't doing this out of third. Boom. Keep busting, you know what I'm saying? Keep getting your shit up. Pause. Now you're gonna get to that next level and don't mind that shit.
Right.
God, niggas will play that shit every day. You know how this shit go. Niggas play music for their teeth when they brush it, for their hair when they brush it, for certain outfits they put on, when they want to smack they bitch. You know what I'm saying? In the room, like we got songs, we got a soundtrack for everything. But for something like that, for shit that you go through, not every single day, but the shit that hits you at home, drill hit niggas at home, especially for the tragic shit. So my thing is, it's not even a question. Niggas might as well turn it like take the niche that nobody's doing. Who's pushing niggas to be positive and uplift themselves, men and female, with this type of shit in this genre? Because it can be done. Baby mother issues, that's, nigga, you sell out the crowd. That's a full stadium off rip. Half the niggas don't even take care of their kids. They just there because they can be.
A lot of niggas
and that makes it, right? And then that gives you like, all right.
A lot of niggas don't know
can
how.
be here.
Yeah.
But then you got the other half who really want to fucking be there, and those are the real, true fans. You got your true fans, and you got the fuckery. You still need the fuckery too, because they build up the base. But now you got the true fans. Niggas will never dismantle you because, yo, you helped me get through the shit with my baby moms, bro. I will never forget this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you leave the lasting impact. And I'm in more than one ways, but you might as well take the new shit and keep being more innovative. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to take and copy and steal from you, give them more to.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is give them shit that they can relate to.
That's it.
As long as you can relate to, or you might have heard something from your mans and you like, damn, I feel you on that. You may not have never been through it, but you like, damn.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Niggas know what the fire feel like. You ain't have to been through every man's fire, but you know what the heat feel like. You know what the fire
I did that before. I had a song called "Fucked Up." I did, right? I told about a bunch of fucked up shit I've been through. Then I put a lot of other niggas' pain, fucked up shit in there. Niggas started like, "Damn, you went through that?" I was like, "Nah, I was just relating." But you felt that? They like, "Damn, I went through that. That's crazy." That's because I felt that when I was like, "Damn." I used to do that in jail. I used to be writing. I used to hear niggas on the tier talking, and I'd be like, "Damn." I feel that though. Like I didn't relate that, but I'm empathizing. I'm putting myself in your shoes. Like I don't know how I feel, what I would do if I was in a predicament. Like you feel me?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna tell you the difference between men and women. Men, we need the concept. We need to hear the concept and be like, yeah, I've been through that. I felt that shit, bro. Even if I ain't been through it, I still feel you, bro. Like, yeah, this shit's fucked up. We need that. We gravitate on that. Women gravitate on like they need the facts. They need the facts to go with their intuition.
They don't even care about that shit sometimes.
I was about to say.
But there's an intuition and facts. They say they don't care, right? They derive all their shit from one of two things: fact or intuition.
Because we get into this topic about women.
Before they had one, they had the other, and it always works hand in hand. So, and then that's where the R&B comes in. Nigga, I thought you was cheating. Checked your phone, text, had you had a secret meeting. Nah, of course. Intuition led to my fact, nigga. You caught, right? All right. Now you turning into a drill rap. Bitch, you acting real whack. Said you was gonna be a good mother. Like, how did we? Now we in court. How did we get into that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got the bars, but I'm just trying to.
I get it though.
Nigga, because I go through this shit. My mans go through this shit. Kev don't got kids, so he don't go through this shit, but he know niggas that go through this shit. And like I was telling my big bro earlier, you're a nigga who cares, you want to deal with your kids, and you have a female who's the opposition. They're not punches to the face. Them shits is body blows. They knock the wind out of us. You will never see it hurt us, but we feel that shit.
Yeah.
And at some point, either we can keep taking it or we can't. And men are never gonna show their pain, right? We go to the doctor once every 10 fucking
A lot of
years.
these niggas show their pain today.
The time we was born to 18, so maybe once every 18. So we don't show our pain. Like, we don't even care to even go look. Nah, we good. We hold shit down. So we need to hear other men being vulnerable in the shit that we in. Because we feel like we're not supposed to be vulnerable. We can't be. And when we are, we fucked up, bro. We've all been in a vulnerable situation, and more than likely from another woman. So it made you feel crazy, and then you go with that, right? It's like, I need somebody to be vulnerable. Tell me about this. Talk to me about this. Give me a song I could just vibe to and just like, fuck it and let it go.
You know what?
Niggas need that too. We need a release.
I agree with that. Maybe a song or
Drill
something like
or
that.
R&B.
Know when to be vulnerable.
But the thing is, dudes that these days, like us, like there's a lot of times that we don't want to be vulnerable to each other.
Yeah, that depends.
It just depends on your
Niggas' egos be in the way.
Exactly. So it's like hard. But if you came up with some shit, I could probably cry to this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you might not tell me.
Exactly. I might not tell you. But that shit hit right there. That shit hit. What he said right there, I felt that shit. Like,
you're a crybaby.
Wasn't saying me.
No, but that's the guys. Like, right? That's why we can't be
That's why
vulnerable
we can't
sometimes.
be vulnerable. Look, you call me a crybaby, and I wasn't
somebody
want to
be serious, and it's like, yo, you a crybaby. It's like, yeah, nigga, I need to cry, nigga. And then when I cry, I get mad too. So now you're gonna get punched in your eye because it could go like that. But we don't need it to be like that. I need you to respect me in this moment, my nigga. Like, I'm hurt. I'm hurting. Like, I just want to get it out. I want to get it out and don't feel no kind of way. I want to get it out, but more not feeling any kind of way. I want to get it out and be able to be received. Like, yo, I got you, bro. Yeah. Ain't nothing, don't nothing feel better than yo, got you, my nigga. It's good. Even a nigga don't understand. He can lie to you and you feel better that you felt better that he lied to you. You just want some uplifting. Men need uplifting. We'll take it in some fucking drill, my nigga. First things first, we'll take it in some drill. We gonna play that shit every day. Every day we gonna play it at least 17 times a day. Probably off the wake up, when we wash our ass, and when we brush our teeth. So what I'm saying is just tap in, because we need
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be influenced by my music a whole lot. Like, oh shit.
By your own music?
Facts.
And that's profound shit.
Even when I hear the bros and shit, I be like,
that's pretty profound.
That shit can get in you. Like, oh, I remember when I wrote this. What kind of bag I was in. I'm in that bag again.
That's good. I know a lot of people who, like, they put the music out, but then it's like, all right, put it out, did that, and then there's no real attachment after.
Bro, this song ain't a song unless you, even if you freestyled it and you had fun, but you felt every word you said when you rapped it.
Are you still like a big fan of your old music?
Oh, a big fan. Sometimes I go back on it like, yo, damn.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck that energy came from?
I ain't gonna lie.
And I know where it came from. You feel me?
Yo, you gotta listen to this old shit.
Like, I agree though.
It's timeless.
It's timeless.
Like
you said, niggas been copying it.
Back then, a lot of people would say they ain't like it, right? But a lot of people did like it, of course, too. But they'd be like, "Nah, it's too much yelling and too much this and that." Look what all these niggas is doing now. Just listen to what they doing.
Well, that's the hardest part about being a visionary, though. Like, you see things.
They don't even know where it's coming from. Some of them. They just inspired. Don't even know where they inspired from. You feel me? They just grabbed it along from somebody else and was like, yeah, nah, but don't even know where he got it from. It's alright though. DOG. Feel me?
Somebody put I cry, want to get punched in the eye. That was Hitman. Hitman, what is that? A ball? That's some shit you going through?
That's what you said.
Oh,
that's what you said.
I want to get punched in the eye though. I did not say that.
I said I cry and I get angry too. You want to get punched in the eye though?
That's exactly what you said.
Yes.
I didn't know I was rapping. That was my rapping that came out of me. I'm sorry. didn't even know I did
snap.
that. Damn. I just listened to my own shit. I see what you're saying.
Yo,
this shit is real.
Yo.
I can't make this shit up.
Can't. You got bars like that.
Let me see.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
All right, it's off topic.
All right.
Why?
Nigga said, why?
Why when you want to stop something, right? They say cold turkey.
Oh, we could talk about that.
You know why?
We could talk about that.
What?
You want to talk about it?
What you talking about though? What exactly you talking about?
Why do they say cold turkey? Like cold
Turkey.
They don't say
I don't
shit
know.
else.
JT, we was waiting for you.
Wait
this.
for me?
Yeah, because we thought you would know this one.
I don't know.
Y'all know?
Why is it called? Why is it jive turkey?
Why they call niggas cold turkey? Jive turkey?
I thought jive was like a
Call everybody
disease.
fucking jive turkey.
What the fuck is
niggas
up with
jive
turkeys?
I don't know. I'm just following the
I don't know,
Why
man.
turkey so fucked up?
Cold turkey.
Now we gonna go to conspiracy shit. Since turkeys are so fucked up,
The manual, where you at? Why the fuck is it
why
called
did they
jive
make
turkey?
turkeys the national fucking animal to get slaughtered every November 25th? Like, what the fuck did turkeys do except gobble? Did they gobble too much? Did they gobble?
That shit is.
Gobble?
It's crazy. I see turkeys. They just be chilling. They just walk in flocks.
Yo, they aggressive as fuck.
Yeah, they
Yeah, if
are.
you pop on them, like if you push
They
up
aggressive
on them.
as hell.
Nah, you don't even got to pop
Try
on
to
them.
pet a turkey.
Go ahead, try to pet a
Who
turkey.
the fuck asked you to try to
Try
pet
to
a
turkey, see
try
what
to pet a
happens.
human? From the Bronx, and see what the fuck happens when you pet a nigga from the Bronx. The same thing is gonna happen when you fucking pet a turkey, nigga.
Yo,
What the
like,
fuck you
this is
think?
like in 2012, 2013. There's like a slaughterhouse over there in Webster.
Oh God.
And I was with my ex-girlfriend. She had kids and shit. So like, and I couldn't afford to take them to the Bronx Zoo. So I took them to a slaughterhouse.
I mean, kids she had, nigga. It's free on Wednesday. Nigga, it's free on Wednesday.
Nah, but this is like a Tuesday or Monday activity, some shit like that. and that was around November. They had like a shitload of turkeys in that shit, right? Like a little.
This nigga said I took them to a slaughterhouse because
First of all,
took it to the Bronx Zoo.
That's
Who
that.
Googles the slaughterhouse? I didn't even know they had that shit,
So
bro.
what happened? Yeah, they got them shits all over.
Yeah, they everywhere.
You searched that?
Nah, I just
Like you didn't
drive
think
back.
of like, all right, other
was
things to
looking for
do in the
activities
Bronx
to do.
after the Bronx
I
Zoo.
was trying to be like a good pops type of nigga, man. Like,
So you
said
took them to a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, not a museum, not the movie,
Not the park.
not the park.
Not the park. The park is free.
Like,
This nigga said I was trying to be a good father. By
Nigga said
taking the
slaughterhouse.
kids
Yo,
to a fucking slaughterhouse after the zoo.
No, they didn't go to the zoo. They couldn't make it to the zoo, so he took them to a slaughterhouse.
that was Plan B.
That was Plan B.
Oh, we can't see animals running around, so we gonna watch animals die. Better fucking play.
so they had a little pin there that had like a bunch of turkeys in that shit. And what you call
That's
it?
crazy.
The youngest one was like, I was like, why are they all here? So I didn't know how to explain it to her.
Oh,
Like,
you didn't know how to tell they was going to
so,
die.
like, I hit the latch and let them all out. I hit the latch and let them all out. And yo, bro, they skated across the street.
You let turkeys loose in the Bronx? What year was this? I mean,
25.
what month was it?
Yeah, he's crying.
It was November.
It was probably stressed
Yeah.
out.
Nigga, they know they stressed out in November. They blood pressure go up.
Yo,
Nigga said
Got
good
me
looking.
crying, yo. Oh,
nah.
Oh, man.
oh.
I let them all out, and the kids were happy behind that shit, man. They were happy, man. So like, it was a successful day behind that.
They got away. They got away.
Some of them did. Some of them got hit by cars and shit. I mean,
It's all right. They died
they were gonna
trying
die
to be
anyway,
free.
but
They ain't get eaten.
How you figure?
About to say some of them got caught.
It's New York. Niggas picking them turkeys up.
Word. Those ain't going to the supermarket. That's what they
Niggas say, yo, just clean that. Just clean that. Just clean that nigga. At least clean that motherfucker.
At least 50.
Yo, bro, that's
just clean them.
A gang of rats ran down on one.
Yeah, they make you pay for that shit.
Oh yeah, rats definitely ran down on one.
Rats ran down on one. The pigeons ran down on one.
I was trying to be a good father.
Thank you, Kev. Thank you. Okay, because anybody's like, yo, we need the turkeys. You are fucking Uncle Tom, and you are not to be trusted. Okay, because when shit go down and they need humans, you gonna be the nigga like, well, you can use John and him and him. No, fuck you, nigga. We gonna kill you. Now you not. No, that shit not cool, bro. Thank you, Kev. Free turkeys every fucking Thanksgiving, everybody. It's not like we eat 2 of them. Niggas barely eat one. We barely eat one turkey. Hold on. Someone. Time the fuck out. Has anybody raise your hand if you ran out of turkey on Thanksgiving ever? Just raise your hand.
I don't cook on.
I know we don't have. I don't really.
All right. Okay. You ever been to a Thanksgiving niggas ran out of the turkey?
I been to a Thanksgiving where they didn't have turkey.
That's fine. That's even better.
That's the future. It's getting rid of the whole.
Stop this shit, bro.
Yo, you hear what he said though? What? He said, I took them to the slaughterhouse multiple times.
Nigga, somebody had to get paid. Nigga, somebody had to fucking. They had rent to pay.
A few of them, bro. Like see some shit.
You took us to different slaughterhouses.
Yo, Kev, you are sick.
They was only slaughtering turkeys.
Got the one over there by right before.
And then what is the lesson that you teaching them? What is the lesson that you teaching them?
What do they get out of that?
What do you teach them before they get their fucking neck cut off? I need to know that.
Wait, did you get them and you went and killed shit, or you just want them to touch it?
Yeah, it was like pet the sheep and shit. They had like lambs, whatever they had. They had a bunch of shit.
And what about the dead? The things that were about to die?
Yeah.
What did you explain to them? Yo, you about to get some fried this and fried that, or like what the fuck was the process?
There was no question. There's no answers, man. Like
you say, yo, this nigga about to die, and the blood's gonna squirt out his neck.
Yo,
hold it down.
It's the same shit as a zoo.
No.
It's the same shit.
Nigga, no.
They're there for a different purpose. They're there for a different purpose, but they're both in captivity. They're both, you could pet both of them.
They're not about to die. They're not about to die.
One's dying now. The other one will die 3 to 5. What the fuck are you talking about?
That was one of their animals' last day at that slaughterhouse.
You're gonna kill them.
That's a big difference.
You're not taking
both,
my kids anyway.
Listen.
On any trip.
It's gonna be like, yo, can I
no more sanctioned trips for you.
Can I babysit? Wait.
Now, I mean, I respect it on some real nigga shit. It's a circle of life. Like, yo, these niggas is trapped over here, and these niggas is getting slaughtered. Where do you want to be? Because you could be next. I think I might be like that with my son. Because it's the truth. You want to go to the slaughterhouse, or you want to be in a fucking captive zoo? Because neither of this is living. This is not free living. You want to know what them animals do for a living? They fucking die and they get tortured and make other people happy while they are upset. That's what they do for a living. That's fucked up.
That was funny.
That's fucked up. And guess what they actually do for a living? They don't get paid for that, so they don't do that for a living. They're doing the same shit we do for a living. Eating, drinking water, sleeping, taking a shit. Like they're just living out their days. This is fucked up, bro.
There's so many other ways you
Except
can teach
on
a kid
Wednesdays
about
when
death,
it's free. It's not fucked up.
Like,
you can do that shit for free.
Why not
you
just
gotta
get
pay
the
for
kid a
it.
goldfish? You just get the kid a goldfish if you want to teach him about death.
No, you can't teach kids about goldfish.
Goldfish teaches them about death.
Get them a beta fish.
And it teaches them about death. I don't got to go to a slaughterhouse to watch a bunch of chickens.
Nah, but like they didn't watch them die.
Yeah,
they were alive still.
It's different
So
from
you
watching.
took them to see them in captivity and just left?
Like to see the animals. Like they wanted to see animals. And I couldn't. I didn't have the money.
Those animals over here, but they're not gonna be alive for about 20 minutes. So let's just.
They wanted
Nigga, you hear the machine in
What
the
the
back
fuck?
killing the chickens. Like,
Hey, anybody want chicken nuggets?
I didn't have the money to take them to Bronx Zoo. Bronx Zoo is free on Wednesdays.
It's free on fucking Wednesday.
But this is like Monday or Tuesday. I like it.
She could have waited one more day.
But there was nothing to do that day.
There's a called a park.
Nigga, Animal Planet. Nigga.
Bro, Animal Planet.
Nigga, there was a TV.
I want to see animals. Nigga, like I
Nah, that's bad. Bro.
Yeah, you can wait. We can wait till Wednesday. I'll take you Wednesday.
That's bad.
Fuck it.
Yo. How old were the kids?
we talking 2012. So we're in 2021. So I would say the oldest one was, I would say at that time was like 11. And
fucking traumatized. Perfectly traumatized. The perfect traumatized age.
Oh my god.
Hey,
and
can't go to the zoo, come to the slaughterhouse. They died.
It's like because they understood what was going on. Like you can't even lie to an 11-year-old and like.
The other was like 6 or 7 years old.
Are they vegans now?
Well, no, the oldest one is a vegetarian.
I wonder why. Thank you. You did something fucking right. Except traumatize them with PTSD.
Nah, but like
Scar them kids.
That's bad.
There's a few of those trips.
Damn.
That's some shit I would have never forgot at 11.
Yeah, you probably told them about the Easter Bunny
Every
man
time I would
early.
eat turkey, I'm like, y'all know how this happened, right?
I mean, at this Asian day, we need to fucking just know.
Yo.
We need to just know. And I'm
Oh,
sure,
shit.
you know, I'm going to ask you this since the holidays are coming up. How do you plan on raising your child with this whole with this whole concept of Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy? Like,
Man, I'm
at
Santa
some
Claus
point,
to my
I'm sure
baby mom and the kid.
you satisfy it, but
Santa
when do you
Claus
tell the
Claus,
truth
bro.
to the kid? Or
That's
do you
if
lie?
you want to believe in it. He got to come home to me with that idea.
All right, so now if he says,
He's
all
gotta
right,
come home,
Santa,
bro. He's gotta come home.
he does
School.
because Santa Claus is real. He has an address,
He gotta.
and I can write to him.
He gotta
So
come to
when
me
you
with
tell
that
your
idea.
kid, it's like, all right, right, North Pole, Alaska. He fucking wrote a letter. And he bought a stamp. I don't know how. I don't know how your kid bought a stamp, but he bought a stamp.
At the end of that.
He bought a stamp. He's like, yo, Dad, send this shit to the
Yo,
North
the
Pole.
process of buying the stamp is crazy.
Like, he
Right.
was,
For a kid,
All you gotta do
He
is
bought a
ask
stamp on Uber.
So you know,
Where you
Or
get the
eBay. I
stamp
don't
from?
fucking know.
You know, that's who goes to a school. That's who goes to a school in Alaska. That's a school project to respond. You know, right?
I didn't know.
I gotta
That
go
sounds like
there.
slavery. Like
That's a school project to respond.
I gotta go there first.
That's
in
fine.
Alaska.
Alaska?
Like, what y'all do here?
Yeah, let me see I want to see the
That's too
proof on
cold.
that. Otherwise, your kid is sold. Santa's real. I got his address. I wrote him a letter.
Got a stamp.
Got the stamp and everything. That shit is postmarked and dated.
That ain't
So it's
Santa
all the way
address for me.
legit. I sent it out. Here come the presents. You don't live in a house or you do,
All right.
whatever the fuck the case. Kid got the presents. Yo, thank you, Santa. Do you plan on doing that with your child? Do you see that?
Yo, he might not ever see Santa Claus. Like, he gonna see Santa Claus, but he not gonna know that I'm Santa Claus.
Are you gonna?
Santa's a
So are you
pedophile
gonna
who
like?
sneaks in people's cribs to eat their cookies?
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
he is a pedophile. Since when did we let? Since
Yeah,
when? Hold on,
just
hold on.
100.
I'm about to clap.
First of all,
everybody.
since when we okay with niggas breaking in our cribs?
Since when we okay? Niggas sitting on white men's lap, especially kids. Sitting on the white man lap, or old white man lap at that, or any man lap at that. Since when the fuck was that okay? Somebody
Silk
tell
pants.
me when.
With silk pants.
With silky pants at that. Talking about ho ho ho. It gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So really, my question is:
Wow.
do we perpetrate the lie, or do we
Wow.
tell them it's a fucking lie?
Wow.
This is what it's dressed as. You want to be a part of this shit or not?
I'm gonna do certain things, and when he asks, I'm just not gonna lie.
There you go. I don't believe you to just fucking lie, but it's right. I just want to know because everybody shit is different. Because it's the individual,
It's an
and then
old
you and
man
your
with
parent.
silk
You're dealing with
pants
two people
and
and one
has
child.
pants sitting on his
One
lap.
parent might have
Wow.
another declaration than you do. You know, they may have reasoning and tradition behind it. Your shit might be based around logic, and I don't want to follow bullshit.
Right.
No one's wrong here. But we gotta understand each other to let each other both have our way. You feel what I'm saying? Because the kid can't have, it's like, all right, well, which way does the kid have to have? There's only one way, the right way. The right way is what you present to them, not mine or yours. We get caught in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we perpetrate the lies, but for what? Fuck why? Fuck. That's what I don't know. Why do we perpetrate the lies? Fuck the lie. Why do we perpetrate it? Why do we keep pushing some shit that's false? Keep making it false without just saying, "Hey, this shit is not real."
Because
but we like to.
Because that's how we was taught before we had a mind of our own. And a lot of people don't gain a mind of their own.
I got a question about this. So now you talked about with your kid. Now I want to broaden it a little bit because some of y'all are parents. So now your children have friends, and sometimes the friends may come over to hang out and may have different beliefs, right? So now, what if your friends or your child's friend asks you about the truth? Are you wrong for breaking the truth to Santa Claus to a kid that's not yours?
Not in my household.
I'm gonna break an example. I'm gonna do it. I ain't trying to fuck with nobody's, imagination.
True.
So, I fuck around. I gotta go buy that kid a present.
I mean, but again,
I was like, damn,
you asked me shit.
Yeah. Because again, we perpetrate, or our parents perpetrate a lie. The kid's stuck in the middle. We forget they're the victim. We're not a victim. We're telling them the fuck.
I remember days looking out the window like it was about to be 12 o'clock. Where that nigga at?
Right.
I'm like, I don't got a chimney. How the fuck he getting ahead? He going through the terrace?
Yeah, I grew up in co-op. You nigga came through the radiator? At what time? Because I stared at that shit the whole time.
I'm up playing the game too. I'm like, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah.
You ain't about to play this shit on me.
So at some point, it's like, is it, it's okay to like give your kids something for their imagination to run with. But it's not okay to just give them flat out lies that, okay, maybe it's not a lie to you in year 3, 4, 5, but by time you're definitely 8, 9, 10, 12, if you haven't gotten it by that point, this is a flat out lie. And if you're carrying on with this,
because they might always look at me as a liar. Like, what else you gonna lie about me growing up?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, if a parent does that, are they wrong?
I'm asking what you believe. If that's what you believe, that's what it is. Let me know when you stop believing it.
So a parent's not wrong.
You got
for doing
another
that.
question now. I'll answer it again. Like, you feel me? It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, like if a parent does
you want
that,
it to be me,
nah, you wrong.
all right, then it's gonna be me. You want it to be the Tooth Fairy, then all right, it's gonna be the Tooth Fairy.
See,
you want it to be Santa, then all right, it's gonna be Santa. You just might not ever catch him. I'm gonna tell him Santa Claus got magic powers. Like, you think he can come to everybody's house in the universe at the same time in one night? Make it make sense.
Until he say, "Daddy, why Santa bought me this gift? What gifts you bought me?"
Don't ask me. I put in with Santa. I pay for the reindeers.
But now, do you?
I've heard that before. That's why I've heard like, where's your gift you got me? Oh, not to me.
Oh, for me, like I put in with Santa. I put my request in with Santa too. Like he ain't deliver mine. He delivered yours. Be lucky.
The parents have the key the whole time.
Yo, be lucky.
That's what I'm saying. But now, when it's not your child, and you do that, are you wrong?
Yes.
Don't bring them over here. You don't expect them to have different beliefs, B. Don't send them over here.
You're wrong.
I treat all children the same. Challenge them. I literally treat all children the same. Challenge them. When they ask you questions,
you know what it is?
You don't always have an answer. Some shit is not always black and white.
At like
Sometimes
7, 8 years old,
questions to answer back.
My kid gotta read like a chapter of the 48 Laws, and he gotta give like a book report. First, he gotta explain it to me. You ain't just gonna just read over that shit and not be explained to me. Then you gotta write a book report. Then you get rewarded. To make you keep reading. Read a bunch of these self-help educating books. It's like embedded in your mind. I'm gonna make sure you do know it, you do understand it. You get rewarded. Not just go to school, get a good report card, and do certain things. I'm gonna make sure you learn the certain things in life that you might understand. You might not even agree with it. You feel me? Just do something a little different that wasn't done for us.
That's a fact.
Speaking of that, then what are some books that have impacted your life?
And who challenged you to read? Because we know that reading is a challenge still to this day. Let's not play everybody real right now.
Oh, the niggas on the block. Most niggas on the block. Nah, some books I like. What am I like Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill.
Never heard of that.
The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz.
That's
One of my favorites. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. You feel me? The Robert Greene books, like, they cool. Like, I love the Robert Greene books. It's just niggas don't know how to utilize them.
Nah, Robert Greene's way too deep. Way too deep in that.
Nah,
48
niggas,
Laws level.
yeah, like 48 Law. I got the whole collection.
You ever heard the one? You ever read the one with 50 on it? 50
Of course, that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
that shit
But
came in
Robert
gold
Greene's
pages.
They look at him as a surface level. They don't see.
I was like, nigga, 50 is the 48 Laws of Power. Like, nigga, I be looking at him like, yo, like.
Everything he does is Robert Green shit.
Bro, do you
Everything
ever,
he does.
that's a fact. Yo, you ever
Everything
see that
he
nigga
does.
mad, bro? You ever see that nigga sad? You ever see that nigga get emotional and get crazy?
Show no
You
emotion.
ever see him out of control?
What are you talking about?
50.
Oh yeah, when in Miami when he threw that chair at the person.
He wasn't out of control. He did that knowingly. Like, just like, nigga, fuck this
It was
nigga.
calculated.
And somebody gonna get it on camera.
Yeah, monetize that shit. Yeah.
Robert.
But he's a smart dude. People like
Nigga
people
had Robert
discredit
Green. You know
how
what he
how
did when he
smart
made
that
we
nigga
wrote
is,
that
man.
shit? He had Robert Green in the hood with him.
Yeah, I love that he did that.
They made that book based on fearlessness. Like, why is this nigga still comfortable in the hood? Like, I'm in the hood with him. Like, he said, yo, I was in a G Unit meeting and 2 of his employees ended up getting up, having a fist fight, and he just got in between them with no problem. Like, cut that shit out. Like, he was just not scared to get hit or anything. He said, oh, that's what we're gonna make this book on, fearlessness.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's him. Like, why is he out? Fearlessness. So he got shot and then he didn't learn to just keep living life, right? He not scared to get shot again. He not scared of fearlessness.
50's funny because like he's beyond disrespectful with shit. Like you saw when he bought Baisley Park. You saw that shit, right? So now it's called Curtis Jackson Park.
That was
right?
disrespectful.
And he made a song on it too.
Disrespectful, bro.
He made a song on that.
Why is
shit.
it so disrespectful? Like, he from there. Like, he not from there, but he from there.
Because the niggas that don't fuck with him
he
get
got
money in that park.
So?
So now he's saying I'm getting money in Curtis Jackson Park, which is his park.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's not even disrespectful.
I mean, people don't call it that, but that's the name of the park.
The
It's
thing
just the name of
is,
the park. You can call it Baisley
that
Park.
goes with
You
just
can call it
putting your
Baisley Park all
energy
you want.
into shit and the
Say,
nigga
but
capitalizing off it.
the sign on it says Curtis Jackson Park.
That's what you get for putting energy into something and a nigga capitalizing off it. Can't get mad.
You get mad, but if
You try to get that nigga killed, allegedly.
Shit, everything is alleged right now.
Because we don't know. We just going off what we heard. We don't know shit.
Came out and bought Baisley Park, so those swings are my swings. I bought those. And those
That's all right, nigga. Your kids your kids got to go to Curtis Jackson Park now, nigga. I'm jacking that. That's Curtis Jackson's park, nigga. It's just on Baisley. You know the park on Baisley with Curtis Jackson's? Yeah, Curtis Jackson's. And eventually, like, the other shit dies. You feel me? No, it used to be called this. Why? Oh, yeah, because that's a block name. But nah, this is that, though. Why would he buy this? Oh, he used to be around here, then these niggas over here did this and that. Like, that's gangster. Come on.
He tried to buy the projects, but they put a whole petition on that shit.
Yeah,
he tried to buy the projects.
He did the gangster, but he definitely hit niggas.
Yeah.
He hit niggas hard, but he did the gangster too.
That's cool.
Can't be mad.
He was there to cut the bow tie and all that shit.
He would have did what anybody else would have did. Y'all niggas still doing? I bet.
He would have done the most opportunist shit.
That's
that
a
the
troll.
most
He's a
New
troll.
York opportunist.
He's a troll.
He's a true New York opportunist.
That's trolling.
He's an
Like,
example
if
of,
you want to put
I
poster
bet.
child for a New York opportunist, 50 is a New York City opportunist from etymology from the bottom. It makes sense. He got it. I respect it. I don't like him.
I love it.
Respect it though.
I love it.
Nigga, he
Why
took
don't you
over.
like it?
Yo, every time 50
Yeah,
does some
you
shit,
know, like, some shit
it
is
shows
noble
me
and
like keep
everything
control and how I react to my emotions in certain
I
things.
fuck with 50 hard.
Like, all right, let me just think about the best logical way. Like, niggas gonna hate me anyway, right? So if I gotta make them hate me more, than fuck it, because I can't make them love me. Everybody can't love me. Let me just do this. First of all, remember he was trolling with his whole power cast. This nigga owe me money.
All he did was copy, erase, my cycle, repeat.
Martini guy.
I'm gonna treat
Number
everybody
one
like
Billboard.
this.
And I can't get my bread?
Yep.
Nigga never let him no bread.
But like,
Nigga never let him no
just
bread.
about the fact that say like how he kept the Power had a smaller budget than Empire, right? And he used Empire's leverage,
Facts.
Empire's funding to fund Power by saying like you can't have an empire without power. By saying that, everybody started watching Power off of that. People that watch Empire started watching Power, and he started getting the viewers from that shit. That was a smart tactic right there.
That
was
perfect.
That was a smart tactic.
He can't get canceled, bro. He can't.
You can't have
Good
an
luck.
empire without You can't
power.
bring bad publicity to 50 without having the worst shit. Because he's gonna take it and make it the best thing for him.
But bro, that's Robert Greene for you. That's my whole point.
Have you read
all of them?
Everything he does. That's just like
48 Laws, Art of Seduction.
You read the Art of
33
Seduction?
Strategies, 50th Law.
I read Art of
Mastery,
Seduction 5
The Laws
times.
of Human Nature. All of them.
Gotta read it 6. Because with the Robert Greene books, right, they're deeper than the surface level.
That's a fact.
And the shit starts resonating.
They kind of like police
once you read
tactics
one,
too.
once you read one, you'll understand. Like, yeah, shit's at a deep.
33 Strategies of Law, you ask me, that's police tactics. Like, they don't even give you them shits in prison. They in jail, you can't get them books.
Oh, why you thought?
I had them though. Don't, not everybody gets those.
I mean,
like you
it's
feel me?
33
I was in
books.
the jail where the police was like, they were so smart that they was fucking dumb. Like, yo, here, give them this. And I'm like, yo, this is what the fuck they do to us every day.
Right, but they wouldn't know that because they didn't read that. They weren't taught that.
Yo,
They
let
was
me
taught
tell
the
you
other
something.
shit that looks like law and policy.
I got a sis, right? One of my female friends, right? I told her to read The Art of Seduction. I gave her my book, right? She had going for questioning, right? Yo, she brings the book with her. Yo, the question ain't last long. They go in there, they see her with the book, like, yo, what you doing with that? I'm supposed to be reading that.
Right.
Nigga, not even 2 minutes into the shit. Like, this shit is over. Like, oh, wow.
No, she flipped him.
Oh, wow.
No,
She
she
didn't
flipped
even
him.
say nothing. He just showed them the book. First of all, the book is like shaped like a pussy and it's pink. You realize that, right? It
Right,
say
so-
seduction down the middle. It say seduction
Psyche
down-
already going towards, what most men do. Not
Yeah,
every man.
I got the whole collection though. I fuck with Robert Greene heavy.
Yeah. I think the seduction book is better than all the other books. I'm telling you. I personally, I feel like that.
You still got it?
No, that's
No,
it
I pass it on.
it
And that's why I
depends.
love a great book. If I give you a book with
Oh, if
my
I
notes,
give you a book?
if I give you a book with my notes, this is the best book ever.
Facts.
And I'm glad to give that. I
That's a
have no
fact.
books with no notes in them.
Facts.
Any of my books in my house, I only have one maybe that I have some writing in. So that means I'm not done. Once I'm done writing in it, I give you the note.
I'm underlining, I'm
for
bracketing,
you.
I'm getting a little
It's
side.
for you to figure it out, not figure it out, challenge it, like
Another
question it.
The Whole Secret collection by Rhonda Byrne.
Never heard
The Secret?
New to me.
Rhonda
The
Byrne?
Secret.
The Secret, then there's the power, there's the magic, there's the hero, there's the daily law teachings.
Isn't that the
So-
manifestation, I think?
Yo, I love it. That's where I started with. The Secret right there. That right there, I was like, I had to keep reading it over. Like, let me just try this shit.
Right, just to try.
Just try
right?
it.
What I got to
I'm not gonna lie, never look back.
What I got to
Oh, I
lose
gotta
to-
read more books like this. Anything that relates to this, I need it. I'm listening. It's just a different way of explaining this. Oh, that's the secret. That's a fact.
Now, yeah, tap into last week's episode with his cousin. We definitely got into that. We were talking about like psychedelics, but we did get into like literature and just other influences. And like he did drop some gems too. Where it's like we got the same type of literature. It was like, all right, we all can connect to the same level without actually having to take a fucking a supplement.
Right.
To get there. Because mindset is all in where you want your mind to be.
It's you.
The book or the drug is just a tool to get you there and how you use it. So,
Ever want your life to change? Just change the way you think.
all right. You read that in the book? Probably. Maybe not. I don't know.
I know that by experience. Experience.
Oh, from experience.
Then I wrote it on the wall, reminding myself.
That's good. Because somebody needs to see it.
No, I need to see it.
That's good.
Every time there's a super negative thing happen, I look at it like negative. I like, what's the good out this? What good could come out this, or what good has come out this? Then I could feel better, and I go about with the good. Even though I can feel the bad, it'll wear off.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's all in the mind.
Nothing can get under your skin.
I'm good at that. Discipline.
And even if you'll never let them see it.
Of course.
All right.
Go in the corner.
All right. You see?
Close the door.
And those are the hard, and those are the hardest to deal with because we don't understand. Like, I can't read the situation, right? Not that you don't want to communicate it, but you trying to read me wrong, trying to do me wrong. We can't be authentic, and that's what everything gets fucked up. So, right, my guard's up.
That's why I know how to be the bigger person. I don't mind being the bigger person. I don't care how it looks.
No, that just helps you.
Yo, good looking. All right, don't worry about it. You know what? All right. All right. Right. Now I'll stop responding. Okay.
So it's brought you more peace. Being the bigger person has brought you more peace than it has, conflict.
Can't control what anybody else do, man. I know that. Once I know I can't control what everybody else do, I'm not gonna stress what I can't control.
That's real. And I feel like that's growth and maturity and evolution for a lot of people to get to that point, because when you 14, 15, 16, 18, 21, you ready to go blow for blow with the world, and then you just get to a point where it's like you see the bigger picture.
It's crazy because I learned around them ages in juvenile. I was around a bunch of kids. Like, I was mentally more there. You gonna tell me about the crime you just did, and when some shit happened, that ain't go your way, you ain't do nothing. But I'm here for no reason. I ain't even do nothing. Or when some people just try to act tough in front of people and certain things, it's just alright. Then, go rough them up when they alone and nobody can help them.
Yep. And it's crazy. I've had a kid and that I'm dealing with, and like he's like a kid who's like all the way in the street, like all the way in the street, like barely comes to school, whatever. But when he comes, all he talks about like, yo, like, I got a case, I got this, I'm going through that. I just did this, I just did that in the streets, I just robbed this person. I'm just like, I pull him to the side. I'm like, bro, like, why do you feel the need to tell everybody your business? Like, you don't got to talk about your case because you got to go take care of that. You don't got to talk about what you did the other day because that might be used against you if the wrong person hears it.
You know what's crazy? Because even like hearing certain OG stories and they might tell you something, it's like that they did it and everybody else do know that they did it. They telling you their stories. So they want to be them people subconsciously. They want to be that people talked about and thought that was cool at the time before they realized, like, nigga, I'm wasting time. You know what I'm trying to say? You're going to be a jack boy, be the best jack boy you could be. They're not even trying to do that. They just trying to make a name for themselves.
All trying to get clout.
Whatever you do in your life, 4 agreements. Do your best. Do your 100%. You never know what you're going to get out of it unless you try your hardest. If you can half-ass it, you never know what the real result could have been. You never know what you could have did. I could go one-on-one with LeBron. I don't know if I could block him, I could score on him, unless I really put like my 100% towards it. I could be like, I ain't really gonna score on this nigga and play him. Like, I already knew. But then I ain't put no effort in it. I ain't giving my best, so I don't know what can come out of that. If I could score on LeBron, I'm gonna feel like, nigga, I could definitely play ball. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like, I scored on this nigga. Let me do it again. Let me figure this shit out.
You gotta see yourself in that ring,
right?
In that competition. And a lot of people take themselves out of, they take themselves off the court.
They say impossible.
I could never be with LeBron, right? You're already outside the arena. I can't fuck with LeBron like that. You might be in the arena, but you're not on the court now. Put yourself on the court. Nobody said you weren't supposed to be here. And they asked you a question compared to superiority. Where do you see yourself? In the Brinks or outside the building? So
I think that was the whole concept of like Mike. Like, I believe that shit. I believe it was the sneakers. So I know I'm making that.
Right.
Just because in my mind, it's like, nigga, nobody can stop me. My energy is bigger than yours, and you don't even understand it. You feel me?
You like Mike. Like Mike was your shit. Don't front, nigga. No.
understood the
Tell
concept.
No. We dropping it. We dropping it. Hold on. Don't front. Like Mike was just shit.
Yeah.
All right. I just want you to own that.
I could watch the wackest movie. I'm looking for the message or multiple messages in it. So
don't
it's
ask
never
me
gonna be
that.
whack to me.
Ask him that.
And it
Don't
can be
ask
at
me
least
what was better.
entertaining shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yo, what's the message? What are they trying to tell us? What did I learn out of this shit? Oh, I figured it out. Y'all ain't get that? I'm be like, you ain't get that? That's me. So no movie has ever like really whacked me or any show like for me. Everything is just about my shit. I just watched Dragon Ball Z, the whole series, like Dragon Ball Super not too long ago. And I was like, this shit is fucking amazing.
Wait, which way?
I need a
one
friend
was that?
like Goku.
With Barris?
Yeah.
The little Barris, and they had to do that that final tournament.
Like I'm Goku. I'm pushing myself to that keep. Nigga
right?
put a hit on himself.
Yeah.
Put a hit on himself.
Yeah. Oh,
trying to get
okay.
himself
Okay.
killed that was prepared for it. And said, all right, I'm back. I'm gonna holler at this nigga now. Like, where he at?
But hold on. See, niggas haven't watched or don't know Dragon Ball Z, right? But you gotta see the Vegeta in you too.
Yeah.
Because the Vegeta.
That's my ego.
Yeah. You've always been more Vegeta to me. Like, when I see you outside in person, if you know Maine, Maine gives you Vegeta energy. He's not saying much at all. He's not saying much. Arms is crossed. One face, nigga. Yo, man, you good? Yeah. Yo, man, you sad? Yeah. Yo, man, this shit is crazy right now. Yeah. Right? Same shit. Mad stoic. Extra stoic. But, you do have the hypersensitive shit there. You got to just catch it when you get it. But to see you in action for the average Joe, right? Maine's not giving you Goku energy. He will never give you that. He's Vegeta energy all the way. But the Goku's in his heart. Now, if you get that vice versa, you got to respect it too, because he's giving you all this Goku energy, and then he just locks it in. Like, nah, it's just for me. I got to lock my shit in. That's a scare. It's always been something scary. Everybody known it from then. Your friends know it till now. We see you. Like, you have a focus. You have a drive. You have yourself. You know where you want to go. You know the lane you want to stay down. And that's what keeps you you. You stay grounded to what is you. You never had much of a... You didn't have to juggle it then, right? And because you know exactly where you want to be now, you got that shit, man.
Fact.
You got what most people probably want to get or need to be at. Some shit that you might have to start charging niggas for. Real talk. But
it's not for sale yet.
You've gotten there, you've acquired it, you know what it takes. That's why everybody's listening. Just keep giving them something to listen to. Because they're gonna keep listening. There's people that whoever's been following is on your heels now, they're still on them. They haven't. Some people may have went further, but nah, most of them, like trying to see what you're doing. They want to know what you got coming forward. So we look forward to see what the fuck you about to do, bro.
That was a great way to give him his flowers, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, he got some shit coming. Like he's gonna blow up, and I've always believed he's gonna blow up beyond what he probably originally thought, or what he originally set for himself. I believe that. Because what I know he sets for himself is greater than what he already set for himself. You feel me? So I'm like, he's gonna get there. It's just, you have to be patient. It's timing. It's timing. It's like, yo, I want to do it in 3. You probably could do it in 3, but it's gonna be what you wanted. Nah. So now you need 5. Because you need an extra 2 to do it how you want to do it. Can't nobody take that from you. You created that world in reality. He's been doing it from a young youth. He's doing it with his music. He's doing it with the culture. He will continue to do it. I have nothing but faith in this young man. Man, keep up. Stay up, stay strong. And we got mad support for you right here, bro. And just stay on the path. I don't need to tell you what you've been doing right already. Just keep doing that at a higher level. That's it.
Round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Kev,
That's
you
my
got anything
boy.
to say after that?
Don't say no crypto shit neither, nigga.
Crypto shit neither.
Unless he's like getting sponsorship, it's like yo, Maine, Rilla, and Ethereum. Hey, you see, New Lane. Who the fuck even thought about that? Like niggas need niggas invested with crypto because nobody's doing it. Who's the first to do it? Nobody. So now we need a name to that. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Right. Just want to say, pleasure having you on the pod and everything. You know, hopefully in the near future you come back around.
I'm trying to come back every 6 months. Yeah, right here, man. It's my home podcast.
Nigga, don't
right
wait
now.
no 6 months, nigga. Come a few days.
When I came 6-7 months ago,
yeah,
I told you I was having a baby. I got a baby on the way. Now I had the baby.
That's crazy.
Next time I come up here, the baby gonna be grown already.
Yo, baby got a deal. Video coming out soon. Just learn how to walk. You know what I'm saying? Teething part 2 on the way. Like
1-year-old birthday party at a slaughterhouse.
No. That's a remix with Kev. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, man. Thank you again for pulling up again.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come anytime you want, man.
Nah, I enjoyed myself tonight. It was a great talk and everything.
I remember I seen him in the building. Yo, when I'm coming on. Whenever you let us know. Then I found out like 2 weeks later he was booked for today, so that was cool. But man, yeah, you know we're gonna support you no matter what, man. So
yeah,
keep him on their heels like he said, man, and he said it too beautifully. I can't mess it up.
Yeah, we just gonna ditto everything.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
And,
I'm supposed to enter JT out.
Yes, you did.
We definitely appreciate you, and like you said, this ain't gonna be the last time we see you.
Right.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all more, man.
Before we play the song, so that you could say the song name, everything. Tell them where they can follow you. Tell them what you got coming up, everything that you need to.
Yo, Maine, Rilla, you can find me at Forsyth General _ That's number 4TH side SIDE General _ on everything. That's TikTok, that's Twitter, that's IG, that's everything. Other than that, you can search Mary Stone on Google, YouTube, and everything pop up. Forsyth on Hunnell, shout out Zoo Beesmo, shout out Sage Halo, shout out L Star on the back. Feel me? Shout out Quan Wright, free Casanova, free everybody else, free Bugatti. It's a whole lot to say, and I don't got time to say all that right now. You feel me? Free Dino, that's it.
Introduce yourself, man.
Mary Stone, this Up and Stuck video right here, featuring L. Dot, produced by Hitman D himself, B.
Yes, sir.
y'all next week.